guys? Tajoma here. Welcome to the Pocket Mads number 6 top cut. We had over 900 players. Absolutely insane. Again, this is the top cut rounds. Basically going to be best of ones. Or sorry, basically going to be if they lose, they're out. Again, this is an insane tournament. Megas are legal. My name is Tajoma, and then this is yours truly, Pocket Mads. Maddie, how are we doing today, brother?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me. I'm super excited. I wasn't able to make yesterday. Shout out to Midtom for covering. But yeah, everything you said, extremely exciting. The largest Pokemon Pocket tournament in months, basically, right after the release of Mega Rising. Tons of new cards. All of the best players really in the world for Pokemon Pocket came out to compete this weekend. And I'm super excited to see, how it all unfolds. I want to thank everybody for making this happen. Shout out to Taj, shout out to the moderators, the admins, and all of the players, of course, for participating. Shout out to Boxed.gg for sponsoring. Just going to be an absolutely incredible weekend. It has been already, and I just can't wait to really dive in, watch some of these new decks, which ones really come out on top, and of course we'll cover it all in the following week. But yeah, it's going to be super fun today. It's new, it's fresh, and it's been a while since we could say that. You know what I mean, Taj? It's been a little while, but
no, for sure. And I know you're gonna make a video on this for sure, Maddie. Like, again, super stoked for all this information and data that we're getting, right? First of all, like, any decks that do you want to leak? Like, do you have in mind that was crazy? We're gonna go to the metagame screen right now. And a couple questions I want to ask you is, one, any decks that you thought were kind of crazy that actually like worked really well, and two, because we're on a 10-minute delay, right? So again, the tournament has not started yet, but it will soon. And two, where was Dark Tina, right? So
yeah, I'm gonna have to make a eulogy for Giratina Darkrai, I think, in tomorrow's video. I kind of expected it. I think Giratina Darkrai even struggled a bit last season. The writing was on the wall. But I think it just really comes down to the fact that a lot of the Mega Pokemon are able to just live attacks from Giratina Darkrai, which caps out at about 150 to 170 maximum. And then a lot of your Pokemon end up just getting KO'd. It's a very slow deck, and a lot of the Mega Pokemon that have come to the game are actually relatively fast-paced, which is not something that I necessarily expected. But yeah, I mean, we're taking a look at the metagame tab right here. A couple of things that stood out that I kind of expected, though, to be honest, like Blaziken, the most played deck. Right. I did tell people that this was sort of, it was kind of like the mascot, right, of Mega Rising. It's the most popular Pokemon. Definitely a strong deck list. However, I will say that we're coming out of a tier 0 format where the best deck in the game was a water type deck. So I kind of told people, listen, if you play Blaziken and you end up kind of losing a lot to things like Oricorio or, Suicune or Greninja, like, don't be too surprised about that. So I think we're kind of seeing that unfold a little bit. There's really two different distinct archetypes for Blaziken. That's either with Entei or without Entei and just playing like a basic Cleffa package. One of those is a lot better into Oricorio that we're finding early on in the metagame than the other, which is very, very interesting. But as we see at the top of the metagame here, Entei and Mega Blaziken, the deck lists haven't been refined yet. So typically what we do see early on in the metagames is that some of these new decks, don't have the greatest win rates just because nobody really knows the best way to play these cards yet. But by far the most played deck, especially if you combine all of the different Blaziken archetypes, it was about 18% of the meta share, which is definitely pretty impressive. But its performance overall has been a little bit lackluster. And then in second place there on the meta share, we see Mega Absol and Darkrai, which is really just an Oricorio deck disguised as an Absol deck. Right. I spent a lot of time, Taj, this is going to be probably the funniest thing for people. I spent a lot of time talking poorly about Absol, but just because I didn't think it was that strong of a card. Turns out it does pair fairly well with Oricorio, another deck that has technically struggled so far this tournament. I did make a video on it a couple of days ago. This was a deck that specifically was strong into the common Blaziken variant, which is why I made a video on it, and it kind of took me by surprise a little bit. So the other development to talk about, of course, and there's a lot for sure, but is Oricorio, right? Ever since Oricorio came to the game, whenever a new expansion comes out and a new metagame develops, people just don't have countering Oricorio on the top of their priority, right? And that's to be expected. So Oricorio always exceptionally strong early on in metagames. I think that today's tournament is really no exception to that. Not only do we have that Mega Absol Darkrai deck playing Oricorio, but we have Greninja Oricorio. We have this new Luxray Oricorio package with that new Luxray that came out. Actually a really strong archetype that took me by surprise. Oricorio is seeing play with Jolteon. It's seeing play basically everywhere, and I think that Oricorio is definitely a very, very strong Pokemon to play in this new metagame. The biggest surprise for me personally, Taj, and I'll shut up in a second and I'll let you talk. No,
you're good. Maddie, all of this is, guys, if you guys are taking notes, like this is why I was like, Maddie, what do you think? And that's what we gave a good leeway, because this is knowledge, like good stuff. So yeah, Maddie, by all means, brother. So yeah.
The biggest development for me that I've taken away the most from day one is actually Altaria EX. I was I didn't know exactly where we would be going with Altaria EX, but I think that a lot of people are now realizing that effectively 190 HP functions very similarly to 210 HP, and 130 damage operates very similarly to 130 and 140 damage are effectively the same as well in a lot of scenarios. So Altaria EX ends up being probably the most successful deck in day one from a win rate perspective. And to be fair, I think that's kind of the biggest takeaway for me. What I really like about Altaria EX, Mega Altaria, is how flexible it is. You can literally play this Pokemon with any Pokemon in the game as long as you are playing Psychic Energies. It's a very, very strong option. And I'm kind of really looking at Altaria to kind of run away with this tournament. But definitely some Hydreigon decks are very, very interesting. Suicune Greninja has been buffed by the inclusion of Greninja EX, which is crazy that they gave us that card.
The fact that they gave Water more support after this last one is absolutely bonkers, right?
They gave Suicune a Solgaleo, a water type Solgaleo.
Essentially, right? Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
So here's a cool thing, Maddie. We do have some games like the bracket is up. So if you want to check out the bracket, now I do see. I don't know if Juggy, Zach Wars is a cool member of the communities. They are pretty active. They're running Leafeon EX and Mega Pinsir versus Darkrai Absol, which is again pretty much the counter for Absol, right? So that'll be a cool one to watch. I don't know if Zach Wars is in the Discord. Shub is running Mega Altaria and Indeedee EX. That's kind of cool. You have like that endless heal factor, right, with Indeedee EX. So it's basically like a Wigglytuff. That's a basic, right? And Psychic. So if we want to watch Shub's POV,
underrated too.
Yeah. So we want to watch Shub's POV, but it's against Sui Ninja. I don't know if it's against Greninja EX. It is against a Sui Greninja. What do we call this? Sui Greninja EX? Like, is that what we're calling this? So,
yeah, some people call it like Sui Ninja. Yeah, I just call it Suicune Greninja.
Well, but with the EX factor, I guess all Sui Ninjas would not running EX Greninja.
Yeah,
anymore,
it's either you're playing both or not. To be fair, though, from a data perspective, Suicune Greninja decks that were playing Greninja EX, at least one copy, performed quite a bit better than decks that weren't. Right.
So maybe we do Shub. It's up to you. Pain Pico's going against.
I'll let you decide, Tosh. You're the man hosting or running the stream tonight.
Running the production. Yeah, for sure. So why don't we do Shub, because Shub does stream and his stream is pretty good. Guys, we are on a 10-minute delay. Keep that in mind. So it is gonna be open hand. But what's cool is that again you're not gonna be able to snipe anything, and also the delay allows us to look at all the hands to see the player's thought process and see the lines that they're going for, right? But Maddie, so you think Altaria's gonna win it? Honestly?
Well, it's tough to say.
Yeah.
I think Altaria is, and this is the big debate that I always try to reason with people that watch my videos on the channel, especially on Meta Mondays. People will always take a look at the deck that gets first place, right? And they say, that's the best deck. That's the deck we should be playing. But there's just more to the story than that, especially in day two with the variants, with the matchups. You never know what's really going to happen. But I think that all of the data to me right now points that things like, Altaria EX and, of course, the new Suicune variant are very, very strong decks in the metagame. So to me, that's just the biggest takeaway, that more people should be playing Altaria, even if it doesn't win this weekend. And, of course, it's one of my favorite new cards, so I hope it does win. But honestly, you can't count out Oricorio. We might see another victory for Oricorio. For Oricorio.
A big one too, Maddie, is since we are the tournament does start in 3 minutes, right? So we have a little bit of time to yap. The big one is, where's Gyarados? I just your feedback on it. I think Gyarados is a fun card. It's more of a gimmick. Also, it's more of, I would say, maybe like a ladder grinder, right? Ladder grinding versus tournament play, completely different story, right? And again, also fun too. Fun fact, I love Gyarados. I think it's dope. One of my favorite Pokemon too. But again, why is Mega Gyarados not really in this due to the meta stuff? So
yeah, so I think it all breaks down to one thing, and what I've said to a couple of people is that Mega Gyarados is suffering for our sins. It is basically the gatekeeper. So I think that they actually were pretty creative. At least the developers were putting Mega Gyarados into the game, because the way that I look at Mega Gyarados is that, okay, this is a card that specifically is very, very strong into a lot of the legacy decks of previous formats that were running, basic EX Pokemon with 140 HP or so, right? Those are decks that get basically hard-walled by Gyarados because it just sweeps through those decks. But it does struggle a lot against the other Mega Pokemon that have come out alongside it, which is, of course, what most people are playing. So Gyarados, to me, is kind of the gatekeeper. But unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, everybody's sort of playing those new Mega Pokemon, which Gyarados seems to struggle with. So I think they put that card in specifically as like insurance, right? And I was like, okay, if everybody still wants to play these basic EX Pokemon, we have Gyarados that's just going to absolutely, wall through all of them. Effectively, at this point, though, in the metagame, it is a bit of a high roll deck, not only in terms of which cards you discard with the attack, but whether or not, you hit with Misty or you lead off with Mantike or whatever, you can get those energies onto Gyarados. So it just struggles a bit, compared to the other Mega Pokemon in that head-to-head matchup.
Right. No, it's super sweet. So it looks like tournament is Maddie. We're 2 minutes in, right? To get started. Is everything? I think everything seems to be going good. But my vote, Maddie, is Pocket News, right? I like Pocket News because why? Silvally. I think Silvally should be an EX. Silvally is what the fact that this went 8-0 is absolutely wild. The matchups that they went against too, every single different deck. Mega Altaria with Jirachi, which I think is great. Sweet Ninja EX. Entei Blaziken. I don't know. Check the PayPals, Maddie. But again, they're 8-0 with, again, just Silvally and Oricorio. And they literally went up against every archetype except Gyarados. So
again, it's Oricorio, early season dominance, early metagame dominance with Oricorio. And I told people from the very, very beginning that Silvally was going to be exceptionally strong in this new 3-prize metagame. It is kind of like the strongest single prize Pokemon in the game. And I think what 100%. We've seen...
Not to be biased, but 100%.
This weekend, 100%. I think what we've seen this, other than like Greninja, but you know what I mean, just as an attacking option. I think what we've seen in this metagame that's really standing out to me is that the one prize into the 3-prizer sort of our archetype is better than pairing a 3-prizer. Yeah, it's better than pairing like a 2-prizer with a 3-prizer. So that's a big takeaway for sure. I think single prize Pokemon definitely have been buffed, to be honest, by the inclusion of Mega Pokemon.
Again, you basically have like you have 3 army members, right? Like you're just basically dispersing all the HPs, combining all those, like combining 3 Silvallis, that's 330 HP and like 300 damage. So like if you had 3 Silvallis, right? So like it's kind of just like that archetype put together. But again, it looks like we are putting things together, guys. We do want to watch Shub and Jimmy Pop. Now keep in mind, guys, every single match has to be streamed because why say you hit finals and you can't stream? Then we can't watch your POV, right? So, pretty simple, right? So we're going to be waiting for either Shub or Jimmy Pop in the Discord to pop in. Again, the tournament should be starting at least somewhat now. But let's switch over the overlays, and then we will...
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. We can have Lampbot go communicate with them on Limitless to see if we can get one of them on stream. But,
well, I mean, they're going to be in Discord regardless, so like we can just find them. Also,
there's a lot of people streaming, so I don't know.
Right. Also, there's a lot of people in stream VC generator. Maybe there's a cap. We've never had a cap before. Matt,
that could be the case.
Yeah, you see it in the Discord. So why don't we? I'm gonna try to find.
They can hop into like. Honestly, I would recommend just those people hop into maybe like, some of the other VCs that we just have like available.
we can just tell them like we already have our POVs for. Well, actually, but you're right though. Because once this match ends, then we have to. Also, guys, round 1 is always goofy, guys. So apologize on that.
It's yeah. We'll get set up here soon, but we gotta.
Maddie, maybe we can make some or Lampbot or where's Light Rain? Maybe they can just make open rooms. I think that's the play.
Yeah, there's like a social trading VC generator that they can just hop into as like a secondary option. So I think do you have the ability to like manually move them into that VC so that they create their own through that generator?
I am looking for Shub and what's his name? Jimmy Pop, I believe. Jimmy Pop. Do you know what Jimmy Pop's name in the Discord is by any chance? We are on just like the tournament screen, so.
Yeah, I can check here. Let me hop into our Limitless data.
Are your Twitch streams live? Everything should be live, right? We should be good.
So I think Jimmy Pop in Discord is Ducklebar.
Cool.
Can we see him in there? That's his Discord username.
Cool. Okay, so Maddie, you're live on Twitch, which is good. And guys, we're just
live
gonna.
On both.
Cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, cool.
I still don't know if I see him in Discord streaming. What's his opponent's?
Shubham. Or Shub. Oh, he's there. He's there. Ducklebar. I'll.
Oh, okay.
Do you see him in there? Or do you want me to? Okay, cool. Let's head in there. So.
do I? I don't know if I do.
In between Lobo and Zach Haven or Zach Wars.
Oh, Jimmy Pop. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, we're hopping in.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right, cool.
It looks like he's searching for his match as well, Tom.
All right, cool, sweet, perfect. All right, guys. So again, Top Cut is started. Maddie, do we know how many players are in this right now? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's about 79, I think. It might even be closer to 80 people in Top Cut. We even added an additional round because we had, I think,
Right.
over we had like 750 people in day
Right.
one move in. So
Cool.
yeah, we added an 8th Swiss round and still ended up with over 64 people in day 2. So it's just the way it goes, you know what I mean?
Right, and that is awesome. Again, credits to everybody. Credits to everybody who's playing too, right? There was like again, daylight savings time, but again, looks like everybody should be good to go, right? But again, Maddie, we're going to it's Shub versus Jimmy Pop, right? Jimmy Pop is running the Sui Ninja. Actually, wait, no, they're just running regular. Did I copy the right list? Wait, no. Oh yeah,
let me hop in.
I did not. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, Jimmy Pop is
wait.
So Jimmy Pop's playing Suicune Greninja with no Greninja EX.
Wait.
And then Shubham is playing Mega
Oh, it's
Altaria with
just
Tapu
straight. Okay, so sorry. So what's really
Yeah.
funny, Maddie, about this, I got really confused. It's still 6-2 as Sui Ninja without the EX. So like,
I mean, it's still a strong deck, yeah, even without Greninja EX. I would say that, you know, I would probably, given the data, I would probably rather run.
No,
Lamp.
100%.
We can have these players start round 1, by the way. Top 128. I don't know if you need to ping to the to the people in the
oh,
Discord.
cool. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Where's Lamp's not with? Is Lamp with us?
Has he hopped in? Yeah, he's in here with us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamp, if you started, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
The yeah, it's tough to communicate to get all 90 people playing at the same time. While we set up stream, it's once we get into it, it's a bit easier. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would say that Suicune Greninja is still a strong deck. The cool thing about it is that you're still strong into Oricorio, right? And we know the prominence of Oricorio probably in day 2 today. So even if you're not playing Greninja EX, the deck is still strong. To be fair, any deck, like realistically, any deck can go 6-2 in a tournament if a good player is playing. It's just whether, how likely or not it is to happen, right? So I think what we saw was about a 50% win rate for classic Suicune Greninja today, but with Greninja EX, that went up to about 54%. So the data does show that Greninja EX does make the deck better, but of course, Suicune Greninja definitely still going to be a strong contender.
Maddie, can you look to see if they both checked in, by the way? Just to make sure that we're not on a dead. Because if they both checked in, then we should be fine, right? If not, we could just switch rooms to another person.
I don't know if we have check-in for day 2, is the thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So after a couple of minutes, then he'll call it judge.
Right. Do you wanna jump into where is he? I saw him. Do you wanna wait? Juggy Nut has a buy, right? So
yeah, some players definitely will have buys.
okay.
But everybody that's live on the Discord should be playing their match. All right.
Do you want to go into Zach Wars again? That's Leafeon and Fury Storm. I could just have to switch all the overlays.
Yeah, no, let's hop
cool.
into it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I was looking for it. Okay. Hello, test.
Just starting, so we're not too late here, which is
we will
definitely pretty
deafen
good.
him. He is deafened now, so he can't hear us. While yap while.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, Maddie, again, this is Top Cut. Again, this is Top Cut. $250 prize pool, guys. Absolutely insane. Again, shout out to Box GG for sponsoring the tournament. Again, my name's Sadroma. Maddie, round 1. Again, this is
Let's go.
Leafeon Pinsir versus Absol Pichu. So go ahead while I switch over the
very
overlays.
Yeah, very exciting. So again, as we see, Pichu or Koryu in this Absol deck, it's the main way to play Absol. I think the big reason for that, and I talked about it, the big reason why I wasn't super high on Absol was because you can't accelerate energies to it in any way. So as we see right here, going first leading Absol is actually really, really bad because that means that you can't even attack until your 3rd turn because the only way to get this going is to manually attach to it. So if you go first, then you are kind of a sitting duck as a 3 prizer with only 170 HP. On the flip side, though, we see the new boosted evolution Eevee, which is a very, very strong card for the sense that you can use and evolve into the evolution cards the same turn that you play Eevee effectively on your 1st turn. And we're seeing the benefit of that right now with Leafeon EX and that, the Forest Breath ability? I forget the name of it, but you can basically generate that grass energy on your 1st turn because we can evolve right into Leafeon on our 1st turn, which means we get this additional energy. This is on our 2nd turn, 2 energies going first, or 1st turn going 2nd, double energies here with Leafeon in the active, Pinsir on the bench. A phenomenal start here. We're definitely seeing the advantages of this new boosted evolution Eevee. And the thing is, we do have the Temporal Leaf Celebi in this deck. I don't know if that's the only option. I'd have to pull up his deck list. If that's the only option he's running to get around Oricorio, might not be the most consistent thing in the world, but with Leaf Cape, with Erica's if he's playing it, those are definitely all going to be pretty strong options here. So, again, I think Absol's a strong deck, but it is very reliant on Oricorio, and we might see that kind of end up being useful or maybe less useful as the the tournament goes on today.
So, Maddie, they actually do run the baby Leafeon, the Hollow Leafeon. I did post it in our communication channel. For like the deck list right there. What's super dope too,
yeah,
right?
That's gonna be really good.
I just realized Leafeon EX is now just a baby grass Pokemon. Like it's a baby Mantyke. Yeah. Like it's basically it does the same thing as a Mantyke. Also, it's for 70, so it's kind of funny how Leafeon EX, a great EX card, is like now used as a baby Pokemon. So, but again, we do see the
and Fury.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Fury got lucky there. He kind of top decks, or rather just starts with the only leaf in his deck, which is very fortunate, going first leading Absol. So he will be able to go into Pichu, but unfortunately, Taj, we see that this Crackly Toss Lightning Energy is not going to be useful at all, mainly just because Absol, of course, is double dark for its attack cost. This is what I was saying about Absol, was that if it was a dark and a colorless, the card would be absolutely broken.
100%.
I just think it's very, very limiting being double dark. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think that was kind of the nerf feature on it, too, until they add a baby Pokemon that gives dark, which would be absolutely devastating in my opinion. So but again, you know what I mean? So it's but the interesting thing too, right, is Leafeon EX can't add grass type energies to Eevee. It has to only add it to a grass type bench Pokemon. So and again, you do have grass energies in the deck, but here comes the big bad Pinsir. Critical Scissors here getting a heads is 150 damage. So I do like the Celebi tech in the deck for Zach, because again, it could de-evolve a Gyarados or a Blaziken, right? So,
yeah, it's interesting that he elects to go into Mega Pinsir here, considering that he would be living an attack from Leafeon anyway. The one thing to note with Mega Pinsir is that with these Will in hands, you will be able to one-hit KO the Absol if you do, of course, flip heads. But we do see that Fury is playing double Giant Cape in this deck, so fairly likely that we see this Absol go up. At the end of the day, though, Pinsir is living 2 attacks from Absol, so this is probably a safe play regardless. But just an interesting play from his perspective to kind of keep that Leafeon at full HP. But the big strength of Absol, of course, is to lock your opponent, that we've seen so far, locking your opponent out of being able to Cyrus it back up, right? So when you're playing Oricorio, you can stall for a bit. And we see the second red card come down.
Nice.
I believe he's playing double red card in his deck here. Okay, so the Leafeon comes out, but no Will, right? Which might not matter anyway, because Absol is hitting for 200 or 100 damage, even if you flip, even if you flip tails, which is kind of crazy here. And the Cyrus is going to be actually a really big deal. But again, if this Absol stays in after getting attacked, then he could discard that Cyrus. But we're going to force him to retreat anyway with the 2-hit KO. So,
but also too, he did drop a Darkrai, Maddie, so he actually does get KO'd here if Pinsir stays.
Well, that's a great point. Yeah, that's a phenomenal point.
Is Zach gonna risk it for a biscuit? I love it. I love this play. He is going for it.
No, he's just going for it.
Absol is weak to grass.
Oh my god.
Hey,
See, okay, so this is why, this is why it's like, why did we go into? Like, I just don't fully understand why we went into Pinsir when, like, potentially, we wouldn't have gotten the KO, and we did get red carded out of both our wills, which is tough. But even if we had one will in hand, Absol there would have been able to discard it. So I'm not going to say a thrown game, but a very unfortunate game here as well. Darkrai able to coincidentally boost that damage up, but he's BMing now with the Pokemon Center lady, which is hilarious. But yeah, just a very unique scenario, right? I mean, if we go to Zach Wars' deck here, he is playing 1 Leaf Cape and 1 Erica's. He just happened to have neither of those cards or either will. So going into Mega Pinsir there definitely was the aggressive play. He could have just stayed in with Leafeon, got some damage off that way. But at the end of the day, just a very unfortunate turn of events, to be fair, for Zach Wars in a matchup that really should be pretty favored for him.
Right, and again, like here's the deal here, right? I think if you're playing a coin flip deck, you play the coin flip, right? Now again, Maddie, I know you're all about like like the best lines and all that stuff, but again, like I'm the high roller, right? Yeah, like it's pocket. I love playing Charizard decks, right? So I do like some of the players will agree on that line in a sense. I do agree though, Leafeon EX was the better play, right? You go 2-3, right?
Yeah, I just don't like, you're living an attack regardless, right? So it's like, why not like, why? I don't know. If you're running the 2-3 line, theoretically, yeah, you don't really want to go into your 3 prizer.
Right. You don't go 3 and then -2, right? Yeah. So, but again, but it would have been absolute cinema, Mads, if he actually got the heads, right? So, and that's pocket.
I mean,
right?
Fury did with both of his giant capes as well.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. So, I mean, You know, the great thing about Pocket is, like, you never know what's coming, right? Because
100%.
depending on what cards are in your hand, the outcome could be changed dramatically. So anyway, going into game 2 here, we see him going second yet again, which is a really big deal for him. We did not see Oricorio last game, which is another factor that definitely could play into, you know, the result of this game. We have Pokeball, Erica, Will, and Cyrus in the hand. None of those cards are safe, though, with Mega Absol.
Yeah, and again, crazy thing too, right? Like, I love the hand disruption with like Absol player decks, right? They have the double red card to basically kind of either they sometimes actually give their opponent more cards and then discard it because it doesn't return it like Silver does. It discards the card. So like it's
I saw some people playing Silver with Absol, and I was like, that seems counterproductive.
Yeah, exactly. So which is really
and
dope,
Oricorio
right?
is in the active spot here.
Yeah. The boosted Evo Eevee is absolutely wild. It is also searchable by a Lisa card as well. So it's even like more so just the way that like they're making Eevee so good. Like they're slipping in all these like little cards that are dope as heck. And then we get like
and every Eevee is different too, which is cool, right? This hand though a little bit unfortunate. This is the downside.
Ooh, yeah. Yo, 10 damage Stampede though. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate here because there is no Leafeon EX. I believe Zach was also Matt. If you have to head out, like if you got to take something really quick.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me one second. Okay.
Let me know when you're back on so I can turn the camera back on. So cool. So guys, Maddie is a father as well too, just like myself. So maybe something's going on with that. But regardless, so we do have the weakness for Zach Wars. Zach, they don't run a May, and what May does is kind of rotate through your deck, right? So you can get evolutions or Pokemon like the Leafeon EX. Like the Mega Pinsir, but I do like this retreat here to go into Pichu so they can Craggy Toss into the Oricorio. And then that's the only way that they can battery up this Oricorio because Oricorio is going to be the bird that eats the bug in a sense, right? So Oricorio loves to snack on Pinsirs. So let's see here. We do see the Leaf Cape drawn for Zach Wars. Not really that good either. He could Cyrus out the Oricorio, but that wouldn't make much sense. I would say drop down the Celebi. Actually, Celebi wouldn't work either because they're all basic type Pokemon. Zach is in a pickle, ladies and gentlemen. So, Zach wondering what to do. I have no idea, but good luck on this next match here. So, I mean, dropping the Celebi there is a decent thing, but like, I don't think it's gonna matter. So,
some players definitely will have eyes.
So Pokemon does come out, Absol as well. Also, Maddie, if you are back, let me know. So, Craggy Toss again onto probably the Darkrai, to be fair. Yeah, he's safe right now. So I like this kind of like setup from Fury Storm, basically setting up his whole bench, making sure he's ready to rock. We do see the Leafeon come out, but no Mega Pinsir, right? So I would assume that maybe he retreats into the Eevee, evolve into Leafeon. He could start using Leafeon to attack, but then the Oricorio will come out, right? So, I don't know what I mean, he could take an early KO here too, right? But then also Darkrai be ready to rock, but also Darkrai is weak to grass. So Zach also does have to hurry up due to timer, so. Yeah, he does retreat here. Also, he can't attack either. Rip, I forgot about that. I don't know why conserving your Celebi. I guess he's still going to go for the 2-3 line, right? So. Yeah, he adds it to to the active for sure. Yeah. Again, Zach is in a really rough spot here. I don't know how he's gonna turn this around. Oh. So research does come out here. Again, Fury Storm is looking in a really good spot here. He could just send out the bird to attack, right? But also now, keep in mind that Zach Wars does run one baby Leafeon, so he could evolve into the baby Leaf as well. So, yeah, 50 damage onto him. He does have the Erica in hand though, so. So there's Mega Pinsir drawn, which is nice. I mean, he needs his Leafeon though. That's still the issue, right? So I would say maybe add the energy to the Eevee here, and then add the energy to Pinsir from your Force Breath, because you really do need that Leafeon to KO this Oricorio. And also, Fury Storm does run 2 Oricorios as well, so. Yeah, Zach is in a pickle. It's gonna be a tough line here. But again, I think you just manually add the energy to Eevee, and then you Force Breath into the Pinsir, and then you definitely heal with Erica. So. Was there a timer thing? I missed it. Huh. Because there's no energies anywhere, so. Alright, Leaf is drawn, so is the Will, the Cyrus. And again, Selby does get knocked out by the bird. He has to draw his Leafeon here. Again, this I do like Fury Storm deck. It's still a little clunky, but it still works, right? Again, it's Oricorio with an Absol, like Maddie said, right? So I do like this Erica heal. Again, he needs to draw into it, but yeah, Force Breath into your Pinsir. Yeah, again, Zach's in a really tough spot here, so Zach is in a super tough spot here. So there's a research drawn from Fury here. Again, Fury in a really good spot. Well, so now that's the time is kind of ticking, right, for Fury. If Mega Absol gets KO'd, it's Jover, right? Now, keep in mind, if Zach Ward does get the baby Leafeon, he could evolve the Eevee, right? By giving, and also give the energy, so knock out, killing the Oricorio, and then if Darkrai comes out, gets the 3 points there, right? So, again, it's all a matter of just hoping that he does get the Leafeon here. Gets the red card. No Leafeon yet. So this Oricorio is going to constantly be hitting damage. Now, if Darkrai also comes out too, to KO Leafeon, I would still say you have to go to Oricorio. Oh. This is rough. So I would add the energy to Leafeon. Actually, no. I would just double a Pinsir. Because you can always add energies to yourself and then you can just kind of retreat. But Pinsir's retreat is 2. So where does he add the manual energy though, right? So So he adds it to himself, which is, this is okay. He can't do anything anyway, so he is retreating into Mega Pinsir to tank damage. Okay. This is interesting from Zach's perspective here, but yeah, that's kind of wild that that's the case. So yeah, interesting retreat there. I guess you're make sure you guys are on Do Not Disturb, by the way. Make sure you guys have Do Not Disturb on. So the Cyrus comes out, though. Kind of an early Cyrus, though, unless he is going to use the Darkrai. Also, he does have... Oh, he already has 1 point as well, too. Okay, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, they do have 1 point. I didn't realize that. So they do win because of the knockoff from Silvally. So, GG's. Okay, cool. So Fury Storm takes that. Zach is out of the tourney. All right, cool. So let me see if we can find another match that we can look at really quick. And Mads is AFK right now, which is all good. So Zach, oh. All right. Lampard, cool. Yeah, I guess they can all start then. So guys, we're gonna be doing pocket views, which is the Silvally deck, which I think is super dope. It's 8-0 right now, versus Dragonite, which is actually running Altaria and Cursarola. Oh, this is actually big. I think this is actually gonna be a really good one, a good match. Thank you, Lamp, for finding this match for us. So let me just grab the deck list really quick. Again, guys, what's super dope is that Cursarola allows you to KO. Actually, it doesn't. You don't KO Oricorios, but with Perish Body, if Cursarola gets knocked out and they get a heads, they get KO too, which is really funny. Like, that's kind of absurd. So. Okay, and then Pocket News. And guys, I'm a huge Silvally fan, so definitely seeing Silvally rock it out like Maddie said is super cool. So again, Silvally Oricorio. And this is top 64. Nice. Cool. Hopefully Maddie's okay. That, boom, boom. Zach. Yeah, guys, no spoilers, right? We are on a 10-minute delay, so. Cool. All right, so guys, again, we are... Is this going to be too small or too big? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's kind of big. We'll figure it out. This guy's playing on a big device here, so... All right, so guys, the cool thing about Pocket News' deck, again, it is running just Silvally or Oricorio, right? Like Maddie talked about earlier. The one Gladen is kind of crazy to me, to be fair. But again, they are running Copycat, so if decks do need draw, right? I love the Helmet Tech as well. The double Cyrus is really crazy too. And again, there's no baby Pokemon. So let's see how this goes out right here. And again, this is Pocket News, which is 8-0 right now versus Dragonite. Cursarola is in the front here. We do see the cape. So again, like, this is my mentality. What does he do when he goes first? Just like nothing? He just tanks it? Like, I feel like the early start going first is really, really bad. All right, so Pokeball for the Swablu here. They do draw the research to see what they get. Now, so the answer for Dragonite into Pocket News for the Oricorio is going to be the Curserola. They also run one regular Altaria. Actually, they do double Swablu. Yeah, okay. So just the Curserola. That's the only way they do it. The only way they can do damage to it. This is actually pretty big too. Because now a couple more attacks and then Curserola can actually KO it, right? So yeah, I think he's debating on if he wants to add the energy to the front one or the back one. The front one's kind of crazy. Front one's kind of crazy there. He does need a new hand though. He does need his type null. So he does copycat there. Doesn't get anything though. Oof. Yeah, right now Pocket News is in a little pickle here. This is a really terrible start. And again, with no Gladiant, with only one Gladiant in Copycat, I'm really surprised that, yeah, well, again, we'll see how it goes. Again, we'll see how it goes. Maybe just, how do you build a road success in Pocket? Brick by brick, right? So now there's the Galarian Curserola, if you guys don't know, again, with the ability Perish Body. Basically, if the Galarian Curserola is KO'd, the opponent flips a coin. If heads, then their active Pokemon does get KO'd as well. But it doesn't really matter because why? This, even with the basic attack from Galarian Curserola, is going to knock out this Oricorio. So I think what Pocket News has to do is they have to do a research here into a type null, or possibly, and again, if they Sabrina, they're just going to send out the Cleffa, right? So also, let me just reconfirm on that card. Yeah, Perish Body, if this Pokemon in the X spot is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent, flip a coin if heads, the attacking. So actually, the Galarian Curserola player has to flip the heads. So, and Spooky Shot for 60. So they do Sabrina here. They're opted to send in the... That's interesting, right? So they didn't send in the Cleffa, which is fine. I feel like you have already all your mons that you need. So I guess they want to get this Curserola. That's actually crazy. They want to get the Curserola weak enough to get KO'd. Because if they evolve it, that's actually really sick. Wait, that's actually dope. So with the May here, they get 2 random Pokemon from their deck and they have to put 2 back. Or whatever amount that they draw into, right? So, so they didn't get the Curserola here, but again, they do get knocked out. So, yeah, I really like Dragonite's deck list. I think it's really cool. I think the Curserolas are a cool addition to Mega Altaria. Now, again, I would run like a Geo though, right? So. I did get pinged from something. Hold on one second. Oh. So chat. Maddie had a little emergency. He had to step away. Nothing too crazy. So I will be covering the top cut with the admin team as well. Everything's all good. There was yeah, just a little emergency that he had to handle. An animal emergency. So yeah, he did have to kind of step out, but we are all good. So yeah, just letting you guys know that my name's Tajwal again. I cast a lot of the grassroots tournaments for, again, PLL, Pocket Mads, as well as Froggy X. Maddie did have a animal emergency to handle, but again, this is Top Cut. It's gonna be super sick. Hopefully you return soon, and let's continue with the match, right? So the type note does come out here, which is finally great for Pocket News. opted to go for the research here. And Apocalypse has no points right now. Yeah, using a lot of the a lot of his support cards, but I guess he has enough. So next turn he does KO the Curserola. The funny thing is, right, is if it gets KO'd, he flips a coin. But I think he's gonna just send out. Yeah, I think he's gonna send out Mega Altaria. I mean, wait, why would you? I guess he could have just KO'd. Oh no, that's the KO, right? Yeah. You set up Mega Altaria. There's no energies on the side of Pocket News. And again, it has to deal with a Mega Altaria with 190 HP. And again, you could set up the... Yeah. Also, he has the base Curserola too, right? So that would have done 10. So, really bad start for Pocket News. Hopefully we see a better showing of that next match, yeah? So... Yeah, Zach, that was unfortunate. Oh wait, he can't even hear me. It's a 10-minute delay. But Zach, anyway, unfortunate matchup for you with the Mega Pinsir, right? Going for it, I think that's great, but yeah. All right, cool. So we do see the heads. So again, Pocket News going start, which again, I think is devastating for this deck. They do have a type null though, which is again, a really good attacker. So hopefully that works well for Pocket News here. But again, going against this really cool Curserola Mega Altaria deck, right? So we do see the research drawn. Again, I like Helmet on to Silvally. Again, Silvally or type null is 80 HP. When he evolves to Silvally, it's a 110. I'm curious why he was hesitant on the research. I guess trying to go for Gladian. That's crazy. The double Cyrus draw is wild. So. Lisa does draw the Altarias at least. So also the Chinglings as well as the Clefas. So that's really cool. You know what's funny? If you're... I'm surprised that you don't want to attack there. I guess it's only 10 damage, right? So... you don't want to take 20 damage as well. So he does have a Gladian though. If he types nulls this, so it's not the type null. Because what he could have done was he could have Pokemon into type null and then Gladian for the guaranteed Silvally, right? But he doesn't really need that right now. I think he just needs to put pressure onto this Curserola here. So here comes the May. Again, rotating some of the Mons. So Galarian Curserola is evolved now, right? Corsola and Curserola, I believe, right? Those are the Galarian types. I should know this, but I called them the same mon. So looks like, again, Pocket News might go for the Mars here, but interesting. They have 3 cards, but he does need to use a support card to KO for 100. And also, if Dragonite does get the heads here, it's GG's. Well, actually, it's not so much GG's, right? Debating if he wants to waste this Giovanni or give his opponent more cards. I do like the Giovanni call here. So again, it does get KO'd, but If this cursor roller gets a heads, then Silvally is also KO'd as well, which is really funny. Okay, so he's safe. But again, too, the Mega Altaria is coming out this turn, though. I guess it didn't really matter then at that sense, right? So I got to do 130 sweeping the Silvally, but it does take 20 damage to the helmet. And there is an Oricorio, and there's nothing that Dragonite has on the bench quite yet that can handle this Oricorio. There is the Swablu, but he does not have a Hollow Altaria to handle it as well, so. Oh, he didn't have enough. Oh, wow. He did not have enough bench Pokemon as well to do that much damage. That is absolutely insane. He does have a pack to open right now, which is a really good thing here. Now, does he add the energy to Silvally? I mean, you can just use Silvally here, right? That is crazy. Yeah, Mars here, they do get more cards, but 100 damage going to this Altaria, sending it down to 70. Holy, that is, wait, that's actually big. That's actually big, dude. That's crazy. So he retreats here, but we all know what's inside Pocket his hand unless Dragonite does. Wow. That is absolutely insane. So, again, the Helm goes off for 20 damage. Silvally comes out. The Cyrus comes out to bring back the Mega Altaria. That is absolutely insane. The extra 100 damage coming from the second turn from Silvally, not getting it KO'd, was a big factor for Dragonite here. So, yeah, Pocket News, guys, survives with the better start this time here. Again, the Silvally's hitting for 100. Again, pretty crazy too, right? So, Pocket News takes this one. It's going to be game 3, top 64 here. And yeah, we're going to a game 3. We are going to a game 3. So. Alrighty, cool. So now here's the interesting thing about Chingling. Now I like Chingling here, right? Chingling is a cool mon. It's a new baby type Pokemon. Basically Itchy Pollen. If you guys played the TCG, it does the Itchy Pollen effect. No energies, 10 damage. Also Cleffa, find the friend, right? So I like the line that Dragonite is using, kind of like the 1-1-3. So one baby Pokemon goes out, another baby Pokemon goes out, or Cursor Roller goes out, right? That's 2 Pokemon, and then you have the Mega EX, right? So this is pretty big, though. He does get 1 Pokemon out. Now, I wonder if the Itchy Pollen does negate, like, tool attachments. Probably, huh? So adding the tool there, which I think is good. I think maybe the helmet might be better for the chip. But again, with the Giovanni, it does KO the Cleffa there, right? So... So he can't use Pokeball due to the itchy pollen, which is funny. Again, we call it itchy pollen for the memes, but he does evolve into the Silvally here. He does Pokemon research. Gets 2 items. I wonder if he can attach the tool. He still can attach tools. So it only blocks item cards. The only item cards that Pocket Nudes has is a Pokeball. So, you know, it is to more block out the rare candy in a sense. So I do like that. But again, big 100 damage going on to the shingling here. And again, Pocket News going up to 2-0 in this best of 3 match. So, but here comes Mega Altaria. Again, doing 130. Yeah, again, this is tough. Now, again, basically what Pocket News can do is kind of like whittle down the Altaria here. Also, he needs a Pokemon on the bench. Hopefully he does to KO. So he does have the 130 now to attack. Also, the Curse Roll is coming out. And again, he does have the Oricorio, but Dragonite does have the Curse Roll coming up next. So what he could do, I mean, there's not enough time, I think. Because he could set up maybe another Silvally here. I mean, Pokeball now, in case the itchy pollen comes out. I don't see why you wouldn't. I don't see why you wouldn't Pokeball now. Also thinning the deck too, yeah, in case you get your type null. So, because what if he draws a type null and makes it kind of useless, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't drop it though because you don't really need the energy right now in case they Sabrina. I mean, ending the turn here, yeah, you kind of have to here, so. I do like this double Oricorio here. 2 birds. That could be a better play. I mean, oh man, this is rough. I mean, you could drop. So here's the thing. I think you set up the Oricorio here. And then you like you know what I mean? Like I say you add the energies to type null, and then you use like in case you get Sabrina, you Oricorio, right? So it's not enough to KO though. Oh, what do you do if you're in this position here? Do you let your bird go down or do you attack? So it looks like he's opted to stay in, which it is rough. So also too, they do get KO'd though. Both of them do get KO'd. So I like this play here with the helm. So Sabrina does come out, but he could just send out the other bird. So I don't. That's kind of a desperado play there. So. Guys, we're also setting up for the next caster to come through, so I do apologize. So again, there's the other curse. There's the Cyrus too, bringing out the other. So this is crazy, right? Oh, actually, no. What? Oh man. So what he could do, what Pocket News could do is send out the Silvally and KO, not get a Tails, and then Cyrus the other Curserola. That's crazy. And I think that's the line that he's going for. Actually, no, he can't. Oh, no, yeah, he can. Wait, he has 2 points. This is GG's. Hey, Pocket News. Yeah, that was rough, but against Silvally. See, that's why I said set up the Silvally for that 100 damage, but oh wait. Imagine if the cursor roll. Wait, that would have been crazy. Wait, I'm sure that would have been a draw or something. But again, Pocket News takes it. Advancing in the next match. So yeah, that was great. So let's check out this next match we're going to go over to right now. We have Zala here. Whoops. We have Zala here. Let's go see who they're playing against right now. Okay, Zala. Oh, okay. Absol versus Absol here. Alrighty. Let's get this all set up here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's not. It's versus Teemo. Okay, cool. It is not Absol versus Absol. Okay, let's see if their match started or not. Okay, cool. We're setting it up here. So it is Teemo versus Zala here. Again, they're running Blaziken with Cleffa. I'm setting up the deck list as we speak here. It looks like they are ready to go. Let me just grab Zala's deck list. This should be interesting too. Love it. Thank you, Lampbot, again. Appreciate that. Oh, you can't even hear me. I'm muted, so. Cool. And this is probably top 32. Cool. All right. So again, we do have the Pichu start as well as Oricorio here. This is Zala, Zala's POV. They do Cragly Toss. into the Oricorio. And also thank you, Lampbot, for this great matchup. This is going to be really sick. I'm trying to find Jay. All right, cool. Sweet. Check. Jay, are we there? Jay, check. 1 2 1 2. I wonder if Jay can't talk. Jay, is your mic muted?
Hello, can you hear me?
Jay Dankis, how's it going, brother?
There we go. How's it going, everybody?
Cool,
Sorry
cool,
about
cool.
that.
Okay,
Technical
cool.
difficulties.
Yeah,
Trying to
no
get
worries.
this going in a rush.
For sure. So, Jay, I need to move you manually through the room and room, which is fine. I am going to turn on your camera, so when you are ready to go.
Whenever you are.
All right, cool, sweet. So, ladies and gentlemen, your camera is not on yet, Jay. Let me give you a 3, 2, 1. Also, Jay, we are on a 10-minute delay, so we're just going to be focusing on the casting.
Sounds good.
And again, Maddie had a little animal emergency, so which is all good. He's doing great, guys. Don't worry. But again, we have the J Dank is coming in. We've casted PLL before. We've casted a lot of things together too. So again, also J Dankis did go through the Swiss rounds, almost made it through for top cut, but I guess a blessing in disguise because now we have you casting, right? So
yeah, right.
Cool.
I got promoted to caster, I suppose.
So let me see if this is all good. It should be. All right, cool. Okay, make sure I'm muted. In the URL.
Yeah.
Cool. It should be good, right?
Should be good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are we good? Check.
Yep. Perfect.
All right, cool. Jay, awesome, dude. So Jay, this is actually what's cool is I think this is the deck that you ran, which Zala is running too. They are running kind of like the Absol Oricorio box, if I recall correctly, right? And then again, how Teemo counters that is they use the Blaziken, right? So, can you see it popped out too, the match, by the way?
Give me 1 second.
Okay,
Here.
cool.
Just pulling
All good.
everything up.
Yeah, all good. So, there is the Absol. They do a red card. I like this. They're giving their opponent more cards here so that the Absol's attack can actually discard more, right? Again, it's really cool because why you give them more card advantage, but also you get more opportunities or more. Wow, that's 3 supporter cards.
Yeah,
I wonder if you
that's a
opt
good
for
one.
the May here, maybe, because I didn't see a Mega Blaziken coming out yet.
Yeah. The May or Sabrina, I would say. Sabrina's just going to set you back, but not so much. I suppose they do have the Oricorios ready to go. So even if they did get Sabrina, you're Sabrina and yourself into some trouble there.
Right.
I think the May was probably the best choice, possibly even the Mars, just because that could come into effect here within the next turn or two for Zala.
Yeah. Also, crazy thing too, Jay, right, is that it does again, this Blaziken does 100 damage. This Azu play is absolutely nutter butters. Again, 50 HP heal, it negates an Oricorio attack. That is the Azuro making a play in the Mega scene is kind of wild. Like we saw Smoochum come in for a little bit, and now this, absolutely crazy, right? So.
Yeah, Azrael's kind of it's a new one here. It's crazy that all the babies are somewhat seeing play here. I suppose maybe not the heal ones, but give them time. I'm sure there's something in the works where we're going to see, the heal babies come into play.
Right. Also, Jay, let me give you the deck list in a DM really quick, so you know
Sure.
where we're at. So, because right now you don't have access to the other channels, but that's Zala's, and then you can see the other one, right? So,
perfect.
Cool. So now the bird does take out the baby though. Again, it's 1-1 points now. This is game 0 here. Top, I believe either 64 or 32. So, I do love Teemo's deck. I think it's really cool. It's basically like a spin-off from Charizard EX. With the Cleffa, and they just added Mega Blaziken, right? I love the Azurill as well too, though. So, I think the advantage might go to the Oricorio player. But again, we'll see, right? This Blaze Kick's gonna hit really hard. I just call it Blaze Kick because it is what it is, right?
I do feel like with this Absol deck going into Blaziken, you do have an advantage. I think this deck generally does well. It depends on if you're going to get caught with the Blaziken and your Oracorios.
But then again, too, this base Blaziken is kind of nutty, right? So,
yeah, the Teemo does have 2 prize points now, so they can't afford to lose their other Oracorios. So now they are forced to put in that Absol, which they are kind of on the ropes at this point. You definitely don't want to have your Absol taking a hit from Mega Blaziken first.
Well, now, again, the other deck does have Flame Patch 100%. Wait! No! Teemo's not running Flame Patch. That's where the babies came from. They took out...
I see. They had to sacrifice.
You need Flame Patch in this deck just for the retreat.
I see, and right there, he probably could have won the game, could he not?
Yeah, because he would have retreated. Retreated and sent out the... I mean, well, here's the thing too, right? Absol only does 80. So... And does he have like a Sabrina? He does not run Sabrina.
Now he's doing 100. And now he can also finish him off. See, now he's in the momentum swapped real quick for Zala. He's able to swap back in with the Oricorio.
Yeah, and also
now he cannot be hurt by that Blaziken. And I don't think he has a way to kill it.
Well, did Teemo use his last Cyrus already?
We haven't seen it get discarded yet.
Oh. Yeah, and also too, Zala doesn't have any back attack either with except Cyrus, so that Cleffa's safe. Well, he doesn't have a patch. Zala, they do not have a patch, so like.
I know. What are we doing?
You gotta look at the deck list. Well, but the burn does come off though too, right? The burn does come off, so.
Yeah, that is true. He will. I guess. He can probably chip the Blaziken down.
Wait, why aren't we reading? Why aren't we reading? Why aren't we reading? Why aren't we reading? Red now. What? The damage is damage,
I would
brother.
red now as well. That way you have Cyrus. Yeah, you have Cyrus for your next play if needed.
Zala. If he survives, if he survives one turn, like he could chip down. Ah, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That was the one card he needed to burn with Absol, and unfortunately he wasn't able to find it.
And he did it twice too, right? So it wasn't like you know, Also too, Jay, I don't know if you've seen this interaction yet, but I'm curious to see. Also, chat, it is a 10-minute delay, but I'm gonna ask you guys too. If Curserola does get KO'd by a Mega and then they flip the heads, is it a draw? Like, you know what I mean? If the Mega knocks out
repeat the
so if
theoretical
a Mega Pokemon KOs the Curserola, right? The Galarian Curserola, and they flip the heads, both Pokemon get KO'd, and say it was for game 2, right? Like say it was the last point.
Who has a Pokemon on the bench?
Well, no, would it just be a tie?
Pokemon on the bench?
Well, yeah. So that one we know, right? But like, if both players have Pokemon on benches, would it just be a tie? I think so, right?
That's tough to say if the ability is going to go off at that point.
I think it does.
I think it would still.
Yeah.
It still does, right?
That's crazy. Wait, Galarian Curserola is
I believe it would be a tie.
What an out. You could just play Will too. That'll be funny, right? So like.
Yeah. And you can Will with Curserola.
Yeah, right? As long as you don't coin flip.
Or no, I suppose you can't.
No, you do. You play it and then you pass your turn. You don't do any other coin flips.
Oh.
Wait, would that count?
Does it not work? No, it doesn't work like that though, because it only works for the current turn.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't think Will works like that.
By the way, guys, I apologize. So Maddie again had a little adamant emergency, but we had J-Tank come in. Me and Jay have casted a lot of tournaments together. He's won PLL. He's casted PLL with me again, Pocket Legends League, another grassroots organization. So he came through. Again, as you can see, he's already great commentary. Again, this is Jay Dankus. He is on Twitch as well too, and on YouTube. So again, thank you, Jay. We're just yapping. I apologize for we're like just talking.
Hey, I'm just happy to step in. I'm happy to step in.
But let's focus.
I hope Maddie's animal's doing okay
on the match. It seems okay. It does seem okay, but
I figure it's gonna be okay. But
yeah.
I figure I could help in step in and help out. lend a hand.
Yeah, 100%. So, but again, this is again top 64, top 32. Again, Teemo's up 1 game. And then again, we do see the Pichu add the energy to the Oricorio, so good start for Zala here, right? Oh, did Jay get booted or?
Oh, no, I'm here.
Oh,
Hello?
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, just the fact that Blaziken does so much damage there, Jay, is absolutely bonkers, right? So, just the hollow Blaziken, right? It does 100 damage, 2 energies.
Very scary. If you definitely don't want to have Blaziken hit you first. You want to be hitting Blaziken first. And I keep saying to everybody else, I think Blaziken in this current meta, I feel like he doesn't have the support he needs. I don't think Entei, it works, but it's not as good as some of these other mega setups.
Players, make sure you turn off your alerts, please. We don't want to see.
Yeah.
But answer your mom's calls. That you can do.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Don't.
You know what? Maybe keep the alert for mom on. That's okay.
Don't answer calls. Don't answer calls. Do not. But please turn off your alerts, guys. But again, we do see the hollow Blaziken, interesting, coming through, but no flame patch. I think Teemo's deck would be better if it had at least 1 or 2 flame patches. So.
I think so too. I think that last round definitely he's probably regretting not having a flame patch in there. And that's kind of the downfall of these like initial tournaments, especially when it's like a big tournament like this and it's brand new to the meta. You don't exactly know, like you have an idea what you want to run for a deck, but you don't exactly know how it's going to play out. I ran this Absol deck and I found 2 different things that I would change just playing through this tournament.
Yeah, a little clunky, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it takes kind of this environment to find exactly what you want out of your deck in a tournament setting. I know you mentioned it earlier, how there is a difference between ranked and tournament play, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Ranked, you're kind of just going game to game, Let me win a game,
yeah,
let me win
grind.
a game. In tournaments, you have to win all your games. It's a consecutive win streak type deal. I guess you can lose a game here or there or lose a game within a round, but you consecutively need to win enough to be able to progress. And then once you hit the top cut, you're not allowed a single loss. So,
well, and also too, Jay, it's funny, right? Like I learned this at my Worlds run at Worlds is that I just actually picked the right deck. So like these Sui Ninja decks, anybody running like water because people were going to run Blaziken, they are doing pretty well too, despite having like a weakness to either like a Mega Pinsir or something else. So
Maddie mentioned that as well too, where we're going off of last season and you're going to have a lot of people that were still very comfortable with Suicune Greninja. And I know Blaziken's going to be like the mascot deck, so everybody's going to want to run Blaziken, but I still think there's going to be a wave of people that are running that Greninja deck from last season. It's kind of like how Dark Tina continued to linger from season to season.
Right.
And it hung in there because it still continued to do good season to season. I think that's how most of these seasons go, is you'll see players start off like the first week riding those decks from last season. And then a mix of people still trying to figure out how the new meta is going to work going into these new cards.
Right. Funny thing too, Jay, right, is that also, guys, a lot of players are free to play. This game is not pay to win. It's pay to play early. So maybe they just didn't have the resources to play the new cards, and nothing's wrong with that, because again, in this meta, what's super cool is that we do see again Sui Ninja still doing really, really well. And again, yes, a lot of mega decks are right now, but like even like again Silvally or Oricorio, right, from Pocket News, 9-0 right now. I believe no new cards, maybe a copycat, which you can again trade for free. So like, I like where the meta is in Pocket right now. However, no ranked is kind of weird, but the cool thing is for us grassroots tournament organizers and casters, we do have more of this stuff, right? So again, we use this atmosphere as a way to kind of be our ranked match, and also we can test a bunch of decks on standard ladder. It's not as sweaty, so you can kind of see with the content creators with videos and also just like tournaments like this to see what deck you kind of want to run before. Because I'm not a big brain. I'm not a big brainer. Tell people
Limitless is a great place to go for brainstorming decks and coming up with deck ideas, seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work. And then even seeing like original and new ideas. It's kind of cool. You can go through Limitless and see like, wow, this person you know, actually got 5 wins playing like what we're looking at with Pocket News. How yesterday that was kind of a surprise, I think, to all of us that Silvally or Ikorio ended up being the top place contender as of
this is big.
yesterday's standing.
This is big.
Yeah, let's go into the game here. Let's focus on this. Big Ikorio play coming through, and again, this is what you don't want to be, or a situation you don't want to be in if you're Teemu. You don't want to have your Ikorio killer drop like that with 2 Orikorios on the board.
Right.
Basically, Zala is fully set up here. He's got an energy on the Absol. He's got the Darkrai in. He's got an Orikorio with lightning energy ready to attack, and the opponent has really, I guess they're going to have to go through with Combuskin, but you're not surviving more than one round with the Combuskin here.
Yeah.
I do think this might be it for Teemu, unfortunately.
So the interesting thing for Teemo is maybe they just Teemo, right? Is maybe that they just all they had was the they only had the Hollow Blaziken to start. Maybe if they had Blaziken EX to just kind of tank and then do damage, and then evolve into the Hollow one as kind of like your backup, right? Because basically Zala basically checkmated Teemo into this position here. Because let's do this. He can even retreat Orikorio right now. He retreats that Orikorio, and then he sends out Absol, or just KOs well
I think
too.
he was
but like
considering it right there.
Yeah, because like you can also discard a card. I mean, what card could save Teemo at this point? Nothing really, right? He sends out the Blaziken, really. He sends out the baby, and then anything gets KO'd by Darkrai or Absol, right?
Yes.
So,
and we'll see if. I really don't think there's going to be enough HP on a Mega Blaziken to burn through 2 Orikorios that are hitting you for now 70 damage.
Wait, but there is no second energy on that other Koryo. So it's only one now.
So it's just a tank. It would be a tank for now.
Oh,
but
just
I
to chip down?
See,
just to chip.
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to see it get, the Mega Blaziken get taken down into kill range for Absol.
Right, and there's a cape.
Absol can also survive a hit too. Yeah, that doesn't help if you're on in Teemo's end there. You're not looking for that cape. You're not looking for anything that's going to keep these
also
birds
the red
alive
too. He has the red. Why is he not playing the red? I don't. Because damage is damage.
I think he's just saving it for his Absol finisher. Absol could hit for 120.
I feel like damage is damage, though. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think me personally, I think you're right. I personally would have used it right there. Maybe
because it's all a numbers game, right? You know, like
any sort of lot. Yeah, there we go. There's the Lily right there.
Oh, so I guess if he did, well, no, if he still did it, he'd still be down. Well, I mean, he's not at full HP, so.
Yeah. Again, I just don't think there's going to be enough numbers here. I think we're just delaying the inevitable with the lilies. Yeah, you're in a very good spot right now if you're Zala having both your Orikorios up, and you're waiting. You're using those as a tank. He has no way to get around those Orikorios at this point. I mean, if Zala wanted to, even you could just bounce between the 2 Orikorios. Say he doesn't flip a burn off instead of taking the burn damage. I think he's even in a position where you could sacrifice an attack on an Orikorio for a turn and just stay alive. There's really no window, I feel like, for Teemo, but yeah, we're looking at the discard pile, and I think there's the other bird that could have killed him. I think we're hoping on a disconnect at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, right? The concede. Cool, so we are going to a game 3 here. And we'll see, right? So again, a better playthrough for Zala there. I think Teemo maybe, again, sending out the Hollow Blaziken a little bit early instead of using it kind of... Because basically he just got checkmated at that point, right? So... But we'll see. All
right.
And again, guys,
moving into the next game here.
We are on a 10-minute delay, so again, people can't really snipe. But also too, Jay, I do like that again. The kind of the Curserola with the Mega Altaria. I think that would be a good card. Maybe add like a
I think that's
Giovanni.
a good one too.
So
I was kind of predicting before the set fully dropped that I was thinking Altaria might end up being the one that ends up being in the lead for the initial, like this initial first set. It might be the best Mega out of the bunch. I think it has the best support and like essentially the most versatility behind it, with being able to set up all these other different psychic decks. You have your Sylveon decks, which you don't even need the card draw, it seems like. I see a bunch of these Altaria decks that are just running like Chingling, and really they're just relying on their Maze and Lycias to do the card drawing for them. Half of them aren't even running Pokeballs, which I think is kind of crazy.
And also too,
we're
like
moving into a no Pokeball meta.
I mean, again, there's only limited deck space, right? So, oh my god, yeah, Jay, Teemo is a top 1K player. That is bonkers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, most of these players we see in Top Cut, they got there for a reason,
yeah,
you know?
Right. That is crazy, dude. So, anyway, so this is match 3 here. Again, Zala versus Teemo. That's what we don't want to see here for Zala.
I will say, if you're Zala, you don't want to have a start like this.
Right. They do have a Leaf, though, at least, in their deck. So, having the Leaf there would be good. So, we'll see how this plays out. I'm going to set up for the next match as we kind of do this. So,
You're good. You're good. In the meantime, I'll kind of discuss what we're seeing here. If you're Teemo, you're looking really good. You've got the Cleffa out front. You've got 2 babies, so there's no chance of them burning through one of your baby wall, essentially. You've already got a Torchikin on the bench there.
So ball comes out for Ball and Bird comes out for Zala here. Right, he does need the Pichu and also a Leaf. That's the downside. Like, does he keep out the Darkrai and just kind of? I guess you kind of have to.
You're stuck at this point. I guess the good thing you're chipping down on a baby, and now that Cleffa is 1 damage or 1 chip away from dying. I do think he is just going to swap over though, and that'll be it.
So we do see the Combuskin come out too. They do have the energy again. Keep in mind, no Flame Patch on the side of Teemo here. Now again, what's super dope is does Zala run? Zala does run 2 reds. So again, all these Find a Friends, if Zala does draw the red card, could be big. Oh wow, I like this kind of stall chip. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. It doesn't heal itself, right? I believe it can't heal itself. It's only on the bench. I think, it's only on the bench. But that stalls for 1 more turn. Rainbow Absol looking absolutely beautiful, though. So, and again, keep in mind, Zala needs to get a Pichu here to get Oricorio started. Just 1, but, you know.
Yep. You can have it tank as a wall at least, but you're not doing any damage. And what gets scary is the further the game gets along, the harder it's going to be to get that Pichu to set up, that energy on the Oricorio to be able to do damage on the Oricorio.
Right.
We're at this point, Zala is just attaching energy to Darkrai because that's his only out. I don't know. Do you retreat at this point and have the bird tank, or do you attempt to have Darkrai tank a hit? Darkrai is sitting at 160, so even if we do see Mega Blaziken come out, he can take the hit. The scary thing is after that, though, he is susceptible to getting Cyrused in 1 shot, basically.
But also, I don't like this play either, because what if the Hollow Blazing comes out, right? KO's your bird. And then now you have no energies. It's not a good spot to be in.
Right? I personally, I would have put down another card that's in Zala's hand.
Yeah, like an Absol or something.
On the bench. Yeah, you're not going to want to have this bird die and then have to retreat back into Darkrai. That'll be the end of your tournament run right there. And unfortunately, it's looking like that's what's about to happen. Oof.
Fun thing though, guys, right? I believe it's free flares for the Mega Rising set, so like that's kind of cool, right? You still have to use dust, but I have over literally 1 million dust even after
that
trading,
is cool.
So,
that is very cool. I didn't even realize that it's free flares for Mega Rising.
Yeah. So my 1 full art Mega Blaziken, it has like a flare on it, but
is ready to rock. Yeah. I got traded a full art Mega Blaziken day 1 from one of the viewers. I guess it kind of pays to be a streamer, huh?
Yeah, no, that's the little perks there. So we do see again, if he had the Mega Absol out, he could have at least tanked the hit and then retreated. but now he needs to use 2 energies to retreat this Darkrai.
You're right back in that same boat. And now the other downside is you can't afford to have this Darkrai die. What do you retreat into here, too? You're taking hits from Blaziken.
Wow. Wow, what a... Oh, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're using the support cards because it might get discarded eventually, right? I guess, but...
Yeah.
That could have been waited for next turn, possibly, I guess, if you think about it, so...
I don't know why they did that, to be honest. They weren't in danger of dying at all. I think Zala's in a lot of trouble right here. I think the alarms are blaring on Zala's side. Something's wrong. So we see the energy go on Darkrai. He is going to have to retreat the Darkrai, or else it is game over. We see him go into the other Oricorio. Unfortunately, the Oricorio is just going to get one shot by the Blaziken, and we're going to be back in the same boat. It's going to come down to Absol, maybe tanking. I don't think there's enough damage on Absol and heals and a cape even to keep it alive for as long as he needs it to be. Oh boy.
Or the Helio comes in,
or the
right?
game ends,
so,
like that.
Right. So,
All
guys.
right, well.
Yeah, GG's to Zala there. It is what it is, but we're gonna set up our next match here. Any improvements from Zala versus Teemo? I thought Zala had that, but I guess Hollow Fire Chicken.
Kind of a lesson in how to do it if you're playing the Fire Chicken. It does show that that deck is beatable. Absol is beatable if you are playing Blaziken. I think Zala was pretty unfortunate with the way those Oricorios went out into the Blaziken Jr., but I mean, that's just the way Pocket goes sometimes.
No, for sure. And also, guys, we're actually, what's crazy is that we're already at our top 32s and top 16s. This tournament is going by really, really fast. That was actually a top 32 match, I believe. So, the cool thing about everybody casting is their matches that we can, get these matches set up. We are looking for Lampbot. Let's take a look here and see. Okay, so Jay, do you have the brackets up? Mega Bean and JugLife.
Yes.
Sui Ninja versus Raikou and Pikachu? Maybe, huh? Is this Sui? Yeah, okay, cool. Mega Bean and yeah, we'll do that.
Boy, this bracket is so big, you got to scroll all the way to the bottom.
Right?
Holy moly.
Mega Bean and Jug.
Mega Bean and JugLife? Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to try to find them in the chat. Sorry, where is... Oh, Mega Bean. Okay, cool. We're going to go to Mega Bean then.
Am I able to hop channels then? Or?
No, not yet. I got to move you.
Okay.
Sorry, Jay. I had to like open up Discord to like make you.
That's okay. That's okay. I figured.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
here.
Cool. All right, cool. Okay. So let me deafen them really quick. I think did they start already? I deafened them. Okay, cool.
Sure, I got them deafened too.
Cool. It looks like they're in their match right now. So Jay, let me know when it's popped out, and then I can, or let me know when you have it popped out, and then we can. Actually, I'll just pop it out. And then
I'm ready to rock. Let's go for it. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, Jay. This is game one, by the way. Game one. Mega Bean.
Perfect. Game one here between JugLife and Mega Bean. Looks like we are going to see a Greninja going out to the active spot. What are we doing with the Greninja? It has no energy on it, unfortunately. We've got one.
Was this a turn two? Was this a turn two Ninja? My God.
Yeah, this is this board is really set up for what's going on here. He's going to have to attach and bellow quick, or he's going to lose his turn here. There we go. I don't know on that call there if... You're in a bad spot no matter what. You're either taking damage on your Ninja, your Suicune, or your Giratina. I think you don't want to put it on your Suicune because you're counting on that to basically act as a counter attacker here into the Raikou. I think maybe Giratina might have been a better choice just to avoid that extra type advantage damage going on to Greninja. But either way, again, he was in a bad spot. He was taking damage no matter what. It also is going to take damage to somebody on the bench too. So let's see where he decides to place this attack.
Oh, sorry, Jay. Let me DM you the deck list.
Oh no, I got him pulled up.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
good.
go. Okay, cool. Sorry. Right. Okay. Cool. So chat right now, I'm working with the admins to see what games we cast. So I apologize. Jay's gonna be solo casting for 2 seconds.
I got it here. We'll keep an eye on the game. It does look like we are back on Mean Bean's turn here. He chose to damage the Suicune, which I think is probably the right call. Either he has a Cyrus sitting there waiting, or else we're just gonna... He knows that Suicune's coming in to act as a... Ooh, here we go. Irida. Gonna erase all that. We still will have a little bit of chip damage on the Ninja, but not too terrible, as long as we don't see a Cyrus. I think he would die. Yeah, he would. 80 health, so he would die to a Raikou attack if he does happen to get Cyrused in. We're going to Shuriken the... What are you thinking? We're still thinking on where we want to place this Shuriken.
Lampod is Pog Dog, by the way. Just want to put that in there. So, the admin team for this tournament is wild. So, we definitely love those guys. I love the fact that Mega Bean is like literally taking so much time to see everything too.
You've got to count your math on this deck. You've got to know your numbers. You got to know where you're planning your next attack. You've got to know how much damage you're about to do on your turn, the following turn, and then you've also got to account for when you remove cards from the bench. You take away 20 damage from Suicune. So I think that may have been why that chip went to that Pikachu there.
Right.
I think not only does he know the Pikachu's coming in next, but he's going to have to somehow do 100 damage to it. Now the question is, how are we going to counter this Pikachu? Giratina's got 1 energy on it. Greninja has 0 energy on it. The only good news is this Pikachu will discard all of its energy with this attack, but you're still not in a good position to set up any sort of counter. I guess if I'm Mean Bean, I'm just going to set up a little bit of chip damage this turn and maybe stall with Giratina out front. If you can put 1 energy on the Greninja, chip down the Pikachu down to 80,
and
80
then
health,
KO next turn, right?
You can kill, yeah, you can KO next turn with Greninja.
I might need to change the deck list. I'm sorry, guys. Jeez Louise.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I was busy setting up the. Okay, cool, perfect. Sorry, guys. Okay.
You got a lot of background work going on there. So.
Yeah. I did not set up
Mistakes are bound to
JugLife.
happen.
Yeah, I did not set up JugLife's. I was too busy into the game because I wanna see this deck played out. So.
So
Sorry,
we do
guys,
see the Giratina go out front.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're gonna see either. I guess they could now put energy back on Suicune. You're really hoping to get rid of any sort of Cyrus and survive a turn.
I mean, now here's the thing, right? If we look at JugLife's deck, they do have the double elemental switch, right?
Yes.
So they could just basically kind of like put something else in the
Set
front.
up again.
And just set up the Pikachu again. But if I was Mega Bean, I'm not too worried. Unless Cyrus was replayed because I didn't see it and I wasn't paying attention. But
I don't think we've seen a Cyrus yet.
yeah, so if like I would add the energy to Greninja and then I would just bellow here and then retreat manually. And then shoot.
Oh no! I think that might have been the wrong play here, and I'm going to tell you why. If you have a Mars in hand, you're going to prevent any of that line that you just said.
Right.
Now he has the capability of setting up this.
He has all of these cards. Yes.
Yep. If you were to Mars him, you would have brought him down to 1 card, and he wouldn't have been able to set up a line.
We'll see though. We'll see though, right?
It looks like he lucked out. I have no idea how he managed to sneak out of that one.
Yeah,
but
it is game 1, right? Top 16. So,
we do see another Greninja. An
Also-
Oricorio pulled, but the bench is full. Go ahead.
No, Mars was what he played on that side, right? So,
Yeah.
honestly here, like, what if you did this, Jay? Now, hear me out. You add the energy to Giratina, and then you bellow in his face.
I think you do because he has no way to leaf out and set up all that other energy, I believe, right?
And it's Raikou
He would
out.
have to leaf.
Yeah, and
I guess he
Raikou's
would have
out
to
too.
leaf. That would be the plays. He would
Right.
have to. Does he even run a leaf? Let's see.
He does
No
run-
leaf, so there's no way for him
Oh
to get
my
out
god!
of there.
Wait, what?
I don't know why
come
he
on.
did that.
Mega Bean. Hold on, pause. Mega
no.
Bean.
So, technically, he doesn't have to put the water energy on Giratina this turn. He can afford to
Right.
split it out like that.
Yeah, right. I guess, but I would
I would definitely go for Tina though. Go for your Tina win at this point. You have enough to do to one-shot anything on the board.
And then
and
also,
you're
if
gonna live the turn.
Oricorio comes out, you just retreat the Tina, and then
Yep,
you just
into
kill it with
your
the
Greninja.
yeah.
There you go.
I like this play. Actually, I like the spread better here. Yeah, this is a good spread. Yeah, I like this.
I think if you were looking to set up like in Irida that turn, I think then setting up the water energy on Giratina would have been a smart play. But when you switch the water energy around like this, you're
Ooh.
saving yourself for when something like this happens.
Right, which is
Now he
kind of
can-
the
Yeah, now he can afford to put the Suicune in, and well, actually, who do you put
Well, no,
in? I think you
no,
put the
so-
Greninja in.
I think the split play was actually kind of bad because, say the Sabrina play happened, now he can't. Well, I guess he can still retreat. It depends on who he puts out in front, though, right? Yeah.
Ooh, no,
It's
he's not going to one
It's not
shot.
enough,
He's
though.
just gonna
Yeah,
attack.
it's not enough.
So,
If this attack goes through, it's game for Juggy. Yeah,
yes,
that's game. Ooh.
game over.
Yeah. I forgot he could just retreat with the one energy, right? So,
Yep. Tina's gonna come through and take it.
or just.
or
Does he go for bird for the BM? Does he go for bird?
oh, I would have. I hate that bird. All right, opponent conceded.
Yeah. Yeah.
The line was there.
Cool. All right, so game one goes to Bean. Again, this is top 16, guys, of the, ladies and gentlemen, so if you guys are just tuning in, this is the top 16 of the Pocket Mads tournament. Number 6, $250 prize pool. Again, sponsored by Box GG. Make sure you guys check them out. Again, Ahmad will shout them out in the multiple streams that we're live on. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. My name is Todd Junma. Again, I am casting this tournament and also doing the production, showing you guys the matches that we have. We are also with the Jay Dankus. We're going to give a little bit of intro right in 2 seconds. But right now, guys, Maddie is on a little bit of a little animal emergency. Hopefully everything's going well. So he did have to step away. He would be casting. So if you're wondering, who are these two clowns on Pocket Match channel? Yeah, who's these two guys, right?
Team Rocket takeover?
Yeah,
What
the
is
Team
this?
Rocket takeover. Yeah, for sure, right? So again, me and Jay, good friends. He's cast with me on multiple big events too. He did come in to step in, so thank you, Jay, for coming in. So Jay, where can we find you really quick before we get to game 2? So
Sure thing. So again, my name's Jay Dankist. I do try to stream Pocket, kind of higher level Pocket tournaments, ranked gameplay. You'll find me on Twitch, YouTube, just under Jay Dankist. I usually stream whenever there's a tournament going on or ranked going on. You'll definitely see me chasing that top 1,000. That first week rank comes out. But yeah, other than that, we are streaming usually about like 5 nights a week over on Twitch and YouTube. We do dual cast on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you could drop a sub and a follow, I'd appreciate it. And definitely drop in for a live stream. Say, hey, what's up? We usually have a lot of fun on there. So come drop in and have fun.
cool, great. Let's get back into this again. This is top 16. Mega Bean is up game 1. Now, interesting enough, right? Mega Bean is not actually running. I just realized they're just running Sui Ninja. They're not even running Greninja GX. I thought they were, which is kind of crazy. And like you said too, we kind of talked about it before, is that like the fact that we can still use old decks in a current meta is really nice, right? It's kind of like the new Dark Tina. So
This
I
guy
like
didn't
that.
change a single thing from last season.
Yeah, I like that. Again, if you're comfortable with the deck, it's all good, right? So, and again, like Pocket, what's great is that, again, we talked about it earlier, you can just trade the cards that you need, right? It's not pay to play. It's it's not pay to win, it's pay to play early, right? So
Yes, with the new trading feature too, I really think that it opened a lot of things up for newer players, returning players, or even just players like that are looking to fill in some of the rarer cards that they don't have yet with the full arts. I think that was a great move, a good step in the right direction for Pocket as far as making the game more accessible to everybody.
Now, if you are... Do you sack your Froakie? I don't think you sack your Froakie here. Yeah.
No, you definitely don't want to sack your Froakie here. I don't think... So you're not going to lose your Suicune.
But you're taking 80 to the face, which is...
You're taking 80
bonkers.
to the face. You do have an Irida, and you do have card draw coming your way. So it's not the end of the world. I definitely wouldn't want to lose the Froakie, though.
Funny thing is, guys, there is a better Froakie that does 20 damage with 60 HP. The fact that Mega Bean did not even opt to use that Froakie, he just literally loaded up and was like, hey, let's just play this tournament. So there is a better Froakie because why? It does 20 damage for 1 energy versus the 10. Hopefully that does not come into bite Mega Bean in the butt. That would be hilarious if, like, he loses by 10 damage.
10 damage. Oh, boy. Don't even jinx it.
I mean, the caster curse, right? So it's cool, right? I love how these players are, again, using... I love how this... I like this better than Darktina, I think.
Yes.
It feels more flexible. It feels more nice versus just like, oh, chip bellow. Yes, you're just using Suicune to draw, but like, it just feels a little
Maddie was kind of mentioning it at the beginning of the stream. The Megas are surprisingly fast. Fast to set up, fast to attack. And I think... you with the amount of HP, that's kind of more so the name of the game now is can I survive a hit? And I think Darktina just it unfortunately can't survive the hits.
Right,
so
and it takes a bit too long, right? It is consistent, but just not too long. Now that's why too Pocket News, which I don't know if they're still in this tournament. That's why
so.
that's why they are they actually lost the Mega Bean. Wait, that's so funny.
Mega Bean.
That's so funny. They lost the Mega Bean because it was like Sui Ninja, right? It's not Megas.
Yeah.
They lost the one deck that wasn't really using Megas, and it's just like...
That's funny, like the OG deck versus the other OG deck here, huh?
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, the Pocket News did go down in match top 32 against Mega Bean, who are featured right now. So,
okay. So if we're Mega Bean, do we take the attack? Do we take the kill, get the points, set up for a counter attack? The problem is if you do take the kill here, you're setting up that Pikachu, and you have nothing really other than your Oricorio to tank the hit. And
you also don't have your Froakie either, so or you don't have your.
You know what though? He does have to kill the Suicune on the bench here. So what if he just takes the kill? How does he kill? He'd have to kill with Zeraora, and in that case, he has the game, does he not?
Yeah. I think Mega Bean's actually a good spot because you have the energy on the Suicune. Now Suicune also can KO Pikachu if the math is right. So again, they have 20, 40, 60, 80. Ooh, they don't have enough actually.
Yeah. Is it going to come down to 10 damage? No.
I mean, you never know, right? So.
Right.
So yeah, wait. So pause. Pikachu has to come out here.
It has to.
Wait, that's actually.
No, maybe not, because he's only gonna have. Think about the numbers on the board here. He can only have 80 damage unless something like that happens, where we see the other piece to the puzzle.
Right. Well, also Jay, we're on delay now too, so we actually can talk what we draw, which is cool.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So we did see the rare candy drawn, and then we could see the Gekkoga. Oh, but the Ori. Are we gonna see an elemental switch? Oh.
Ow. Giving him the Owen Wilson. Wow. Your Mega Bean just lost all his momentum really quickly with that elemental switch. That elemental switch switched up the momentum.
Well, he could set out Oricorio to tank, and then set up
you can,
Froakie.
But your Oricorio is going to lose the battle here against his
due to
Oricorio.
Pikachu. Or to Pikachu, right? So.
Or to Pikachu. Either way, he's in I think that's game. Wow. Yeah, I don't think you have a way to live through
Wow.
You can survive one turn with Oricorio.
Wow.
No, hold on. Wait a sec. Hold on.
No, he just retreats Pikachu.
Are we counting well, yeah, but wait a sec. We have
it's an EX. It's an EX.
We have enough to live one turn on Oricorio.
Right.
Right? 2 turns. 2 turns on Oricorio.
So you add hold on. You add the energy to Froakie, right? And then you.
I would put the other Froakie down, and then. Well, I guess he's gonna
send Giratina. So I would add the energy to Froakie, and then I would I guess Bellow because it's something else because you're just gonna pass your turn. right? And then you take a hit from Oricorio, because keep in mind that Pikachu EX can't touch Oricorio. I thought he could.
What if he
just has to wait for Greninja. He just has to wait for Greninja.
What if he
here.
repels right now, though? What if he were to repel right now?
But then nothing can KO.
Yeah, but he either causes him to have to retreat.
No,
Pikachu.
I would have saved this Irida for next turn.
Oh no.
Yeah. So what I would have done was I would have took the hit with Oricorio, add the energy to it, retreat, right?
Was that Bean's second Irida? I think it was.
I think it was.
That was his second Irida. Oh, he is.
I don't think he repel now.
I don't
think he repel now. And also, have we
No.
seen Bean before?
As far as in tournaments,
Yeah.
the name doesn't ring a bell to me,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Which is cool though, right? Because hey, they're just playing tournaments and they're, yeah.
There's a lot of people in Top Cut that are brand new people, or there was a bunch of people that I did know that didn't make it into Top Cut, me for instance. But
again, blessing in disguise, right, Jay? Blessing in disguise. So.
But no, a bunch of prominent names didn't make it into Top Cut, so it's kind of cool to see a new wave of like people making it into Top Cut, making it into these tournaments.
So Jay, this is the reason why. Sorry to cut you off. This is the reason why you wanted the Irida here. You add the energy to Oricorio, you heal, and then
totally
you cape.
Yes.
Because now he has to
Now
retreat
you're in a
into
pickle.
Greninja. He can retreat to Greninja into. Oh wait, no, Giratina actually can't come out either.
Gotta go into Tina and then Bellow.
No, he can't. No, and then cape too, right? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Cape.
So he has to send out Tina. He has to add the cape. This is such a loophole we have to jump through. Come on, Bean.
No. I think he's figuring. Oh no! What are we doing?
Bean. Oh, wait, he's gonna.
boy.
No, there's weakness, Bean.
Oh,
It's okay.
I think he just saw it.
Yeah,
I think
it's
he's
okay.
like, oh,
It's okay.
shoot,
Yeah,
what
it's
did I
okay,
do?
guys. It's
oh,
okay.
No. Oh, the Pikachu. Oh no.
It is all good,
got
Bean. You just saw it.
Damn it.
It's okay.
Now,
I mean,
goddamn it,
hold on.
Bobby.
Yeah, if he repels, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It's.
Yeah.
And chat,
It won't
nothing,
matter.
Yeah, no, guys, nothing's wrong with these plays or these players. Again, they made Top Cut, we didn't. So like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like,
And even still, sometimes the nerves do get to you. Even if it was a
100%.
misplay, like a
100%.
nerve misplay.
Yeah,
I've been there
no,
time and
100%.
time again where the nerves get to you. You're in a do or die situation, and one misplay costs you the game, and it's just hard, especially with a deck like Suicune where you're constantly running numbers in your head, and you have to. It's a very chess-like deck. I know people hate on Suicune Greninja, but it is a hard deck to play at higher level. I feel like it's not just like it's not like a Blaziken where you just, oh hey, I drew my chicken, time to attack.
right. Well, now the cool thing is, guys, we do have a game 3. I think there were slight misplays from Mega Bean, but we'll see how it goes, right? Again, whenever you're playing your tournament, stuff like that. Again, the nerves do kind of get you. So, but again, it was really tough regardless. JugLife played that really well. I love how people use the, I do believe that, with like Pikachu kind of like do a checkmate, right? You basically have that Pika in the back, and then it's like a checkmate option for your opponent, right? Like you send anything out that Pikachu can hit, and then they'll take advantage of it, right? So
Exactly.
that's kind of the position here. But we, again, top 16, Mega Bean versus JugLife. We have the classic Sui Ninja doing really well, went to top 16. So guys, if you guys don't want to play any Megas, you can probably still use Sui Ninja, right? And then we going against JugLife, also running kind of like not even a Mega deck. We have the Raikou, Pikachu, and the Oricorio. So again, really funny how it almost feels like we're back in a season behind, right? Like,
Yeah, right? Maybe 2 seasons ago, right?
yeah, no, for sure. So Electric Cord does come out. Again, I love the Zera start. I think Zera's super crazy. I like how it's balanced between having like, it has to be the first turn, but that's still kind of crazy, right? Like just that Thunderclap Flash is like, just Energy City with Zera, right? So the Thunderclap Flash, actually just adding it right away. I'm surprised that they added it right away. I guess it doesn't matter. Now Suicune is in the active. We do see the Froakie drop, the old Froakie, by the way, adding it to the front. I think this is the play here. Because you could KO out the Zera eventually.
The question is, do you throw your repel now and stall them for a turn? I guess they do have
That
their
energy
elemental
ad in the
switch.
front was actually really bad for for JugLife.
Yeah.
Maybe actually capitalize on that. But then also you give him a free retreat, which I guess is fine, right? So
I was gonna say, either way, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You're either putting a Raikou in, so they're getting card draw. They could possibly elemental. Oops, sorry about that. They could elemental switch the energy over, so it might even just be like a bait move, like, hey, I'm bluffing you. Throw your repel.
right,
Throw it now.
and that's
so
a
you don't
very
have it
big
for a
resource, right?
Oreo.
Because JugLife has only basics, so he can literally
And-
push back any.
At that point, what would you rather take a hit from too? Would you rather, and what's JugLife going to retreat into if you don't repel him? He's just retreating into a Zara, or excuse me, a Raikou that has no energy.
Yeah, or an Oricorio.
I don't do the work for him,
Yeah. No, I agree on this.
I think you're
repel,
better off taking the hit from the Zara. It's only going to be 50 as opposed to 60. But we're going for the repel. What do I know? Let's see. Do we have an elemental switch? If so, he could pay for it. Kind of a slow start here for Bean. Generally, you want to have, if you don't have your Tina going, turn 1, maybe turn 2, it's basically just a dead card at that point. You're not going to get it going. So it's unfortunate we don't see his Tina show up until later in the game. We do see a Greninja, though.
Sorry, talking to judges. Okay. Yeah, so we do see the energy add to the Suicune, that Crystal Waltz. Research is there, but sadly no other Pokemon. So this is not going to do a lot of damage. But it would have been it would have been a 2-shot anyway, right? So
I think you're right, and I think how much damage are we doing on Suicune? 80 or 60, 80 total, I guess.
Yeah.
So 80 total damage here. I almost would have maybe even pinged the Zera Aura and just counted on me getting a... I guess either way, you're going to have to ping the Raikou either this turn or the next turn, so it didn't matter. But sometimes on this deck, when you're playing Suicune, it's smart to split your damage up. If you're going to have to 2-shot something anyways, there's no point in just going, oh, I'm going to throw all my shurikens into something
the shurikens,
and then over damage.
Right. Because again, like you said, you have to do your math correctly, right? So
You do, exactly.
Also, too, Pika is here, but also wait, hold on. I think Jug might have misplayed there because wait, hold on. Is there Cyrus in the hand? Wait.
Yes.
That KO's Pika. This KO's Pika here. If Bean sees the line here, he adds the energy to...
See it. Come on, Bean.
You add the energy to... Well, now here's the thing, too.
See the line, Bean.
Well, pause. Maybe you actually...
No, this is the play. You add the energy to the second Suicune here. You take out that Pikachu, and then your Raikou is ready to go.
Right.
Maybe even actually... No, he doesn't have a... No Oricorio on the board.
Wait, hold on. What?
No,
Wait.
Oh, my lord. This hurts.
Because wait, the energy goes to Pikachu. Well, no, he gets okay with Pikachu next turn though. With ping and with
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I see it too, but it's kind of scary.
It's a little all over the place, but I would have gone with your route for sure. Take out that Pikachu. He's the biggest threat. Nothing else on this table can one-shot you.
Right.
So, oh, he saw it too late.
I mean, this is still fine in a sense, right?
You are sacrificing a Suicune to get to that Pikachu next turn, but yes. And if you get Mars, you lose the game. I would have played it first, just so you don't run into that scenario.
Wait, hold on. 2040. Oh, well, he has to... Mars loses in the game, or... wait, no, JugLife doesn't have any Pokemon. Like, any points. So, yeah, so this...
So he's going to have to kill it twice. You're right there. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Tina way too late.
I think I like our line was cool, Jay, but again, this line does work too, so it's nothing too crazy in a sense, right?
It does. Just because it's a play in our head doesn't mean that it's the right play.
Right. Because now he just either Cyrus pings the Zera and then wins the match, right? So because JugLife does not have any hand disruption
this
either.
will take out the front Suicune.
They have a Mars though.
Boom. but it doesn't matter. They do have
Yep.
Tina in hand. That'll be 100 damage.
Yep.
Cyrus also in hand. Cyrus will win it. There's the bird. Alrighty. Great game there.
That was good. That was good. Little intense for us, right? We're like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That would have broke my heart if you lost there. That's for sure.
Well, the
but
10 damage with the
victory.
old Froakie, right? So let's
Yeah,
take a peek
no
at what we
kidding.
got going on. Mega Bean top 8 versus Shiria, and then oh wow, we're actually in our top 8s already. So
Wow.
what is Narumi playing? Narumi is Jirachi. Are they playing right now? I can't even see the brackets here.
I know this whole bracket is so
Dude, this
big.
is
You gotta
crazy.
like.
All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So let's grab Narumi then, since they didn't
Narumi?
start. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Perfect.
That's what
I was.
I
wanting
think
to watch
Lamp.
too, is
I
the
think
bracket.
Lampbot. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Lamp's in Discord. Lampbot. Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
holding them cool, we're just gonna go to Narumi as our top 8, and then all the top 8s can play, but then hold the top 4s. Easy clap. Yeah, I think that's
Perfect.
super fine. Thank you, Lampbot. We'll be moving down there a little bit. Cool, dude. Guys, by the way, top cuts are super fast, chat, because again, it's just all the tournaments are done through. I think too, since Maddie is kind of like unavailable here, I think we just kind of push through the top 8s, and then we just do the top 4s and then the finals, right? I think that's fair. So let me kind of do this here. We could maybe hold another top 8, but I think this is fine, Jay, right? I think we just show the top 8
Yeah.
here.
I
Also,
could use 2 seconds to go grab a drink.
yeah. No, they're setting up, Jay. Go ahead.
Okay.
They're setting up, Jay. Go ahead.
Let me go grab a Coca-Cola.
yeah,
I will be
sure.
right back.
Cool. So Lampbot, again, talk to me in Discord, chat, but say we cover one top 8 and then we just do the 4s in the finals. I think that's fine. I think that'll be okay. So, but let me set up Narumi's, Narumi versus James. Narumi is running, also from Froggy X, running the, yeah, cool. Thank you, Lamp. Okay. Also, again, Narumi, solid player from France. Again, from Froggy X, running the Mega Altaria Jirachi. And I think what's really cool is that they're also running Sableye, which is bonkers. Okay, cool. We need Jay to be here for this. That is crazy. Yeah. So, okay, guys, I love players that are trying to figure out how to use Mega Altaria, right? So, yeah, this is sick. Okay, James though, and then James. Ooh, James running. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, James is, yes, thank God we found one of these. James is running the Hydreigon Cleffa Mega Absol. I'm so excited to see this because basically Hydreigon gets 2 energies on it, takes 30 damage, but again, does 130 damage with 3 energies. So that's going to be super sick. Wow, I'm really glad that we got to see this in the top cut. So, 2 decks that I really enjoy personally, and I'm really excited to see this being played. So, yeah, this is going to be super sick, guys. This is going to be really cool.
And I couldn't agree more. I'm back.
Hey, let's go, Jay. Nice. So your camera is not on yet, but it's all good. Okay, there you go. Nice.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Jay, Narumi, again, a player for Froggy X. You played against him, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Super solid player there, but they're running. So check this out. They're running the Mega Altaria, and they have Sableye as a way to counter Oricorio and also Jirachi.
I love it. I'm glad we're covering this game
Yes.
because this is one of my new favorite decks.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to really play it very much myself, but seeing it be played and like even just be played against me, I definitely think this deck is gonna go places.
Right, and also too, James is also running finally Hydreigon. I love Hydreigon as a Pokemon. I think it's super dope. I love the shiny. But again, being able to basically take 30 damage and adding 2 energies to itself, possibly a battery for Darkrai later on, or maybe Mega Absol, right? There is no Dawn yet in James's like deck list. Obviously, you don't really need it because you can't quite get the energy really fast that way. But be able to do 130. Guess who does 130 damage? Jay, again, Giratina, right? So you have the Absol doing 80. You have the Hydreigon doing 130. I'm so excited to see this deck list. And again, deck list is below. And also only running 1 Mega Absol. Wait, 1 Mega Absol, 1 Cleffa, and then
Really?
2 Dinos.
Hold on, let me pull up the list again here.
Yeah. This is actually super spicy. And again, this is your top 8, guys. This is absolute cinema. Again, you are here at the Pocket Mads number 6 $250 prize pool, sponsored by BoxGG. My name is Todd Joma. Again, I got my co-caster Jay Dankus. Pocket Mads had to kind of step away for a little emergency, which is all good. He's totally fine. I'm sure he's going to pop up in chat a little bit later. But this is our top 8 here, guys. A 900 person tournament, which is absolutely insane. Make sure you guys sign up for next week as well, too. It'll be absolutely insane. There's nothing else to do because there's no ranked. So why not just come to these awesome tournaments for this weekend? So we are waiting for Narumi and their challenger coming through again, James. And then, guys, we will be covering one of the top 8s, and then top 4, and then finals. So, sorry, Jay. Thank you. I'm so stoked to see these.
Hey, you're good.
These 2 decks, dude. So,
yeah, no, I think so. You were saying earlier, Hydreigon, darkness energy generator. It's not perfect, but it's something, right? I'm waiting to see the person who puts together a Hydreigon Guzzlord deck. It might have to be me, but is there a way you could maybe set up Hydreigon Guzzlord and Dawn that energy? I think maybe there isn't still enough tech there to make that fully work. I think you're asking for a whole lot to be able to set up a Hydreigon, a Dawn, and in that whole scenario, you're probably better off just waiting for a Lucy scenario. But either way, I'm wanting there to be some sort of darkness energy generator to bring back Guzz from the, from where he's at. But no, I think Hydreigon, it kind of functions as a fossil almost, but it's not. You have a basic that can pop up instead of having a stone.
Yeah. So Jay, I do apologize, but so chat, keep in mind this is a tournament, and again, this is we are pinging you guys for official times and stuff like that. Again, we are on a live broadcast too. So it looks like James wasn't in time for his match. I did want to see this one.
Oh no!
But yeah, it looks like again the time for the round was called for, and I'm talking to one of the judges. I believe that Narumi's going to take this because they haven't checked in, and that happens, guys. Right? Keep in mind Maddie had to step out too. So yeah. I don't know if Jay, if you can see in the.
Did they just not get a hold of him? I
just think that he just didn't check in time. So
he's not there at all. Huh?
Yeah, because I'm
it
popping
looks
out
like
Narumi's.
they're not getting any response.
Yeah. So cool. Which is all good. Chat.
Narumi doesn't seem like the type of person who would take a win like that. Unless
right, but we
want to
be, but we want to be fair though. We want to be fair though, Jay. Yeah. Right. So again, I know Narumi is a great player. We wanted to see these 2 decks duel it out, but again, we are running a tournament which has prize money. So unfortunate
Absolutely.
for that.
It's
but
one of the biggest tournaments of the year.
This is definitely one of the biggest. So we can look at who's in the Discord right now. Do we see anybody? It looks like they dropped too. So okay. Let's go to I guess we go back to Mega Bean, or I'm trying to see who's in Discord. Wait, let me ask. Hold on. Oh, is Shadow? Oh, Lampot's in Discord. Lampot, who is Shadow and Actually, I can tell Narumi. Hold on.
I'm looking at the matches. It does look like, so we've got another, we could go back to Mean Bean, which is Suicune, Greninja, and Entei, Blaziken.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
There's supposed to be a glitch. He's still in top 16. How is he still in top 16? Hold on. I mean, I think it's just the timer. Could he not have come into the thing? This is weird.
This is very strange. I don't know, because he's still sitting here in Discord right above us.
No. That's oh wait. He was in Discord?
Like his channel is right above us.
Here, let's go into the hold on. Cause they're there. Hold on. Okay. Let's go into their Lampot. Let's go into their channel, see what's going on their POV. was he? Okay, so Lampbot is telling me, Jay, that, hold on. Okay, cool. So Narumi, hi, I'm sure you can hear me. This is Taj, hello. So, supposedly your opponent was not supposed to be, you don't have to talk to me, it's all good. So, yeah, we're gonna figure you out, Narumi, but just hold on. That was supposed to be your opponent for some reason in Limitless, so... we're gonna jump on through, just hold on tight, and we'll figure this out, okay? So give us 2 seconds. Thank you, Narumi.
Well, that's a little strange, huh? Sounds like a glitch on Limitless end, maybe?
Okay. So, yeah, so Narumi, so you're okay. We're just figuring out, like, what's happening. So, Lampbot will figure it out, but as a caster, or as a cast, we need to figure out where we're gonna go. So, Lampbot, you'll figure that out. Thank you, brother. And, let's, refresh the Limitless. So, yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Because, wait, did they actually make top? Let me see here. Because who's supposed to be manually? I can't. Yeah, because the other person was just playing games, which are kind of funny. They were just like... Oh, it's Narumi versus Sudeep. Okay.
Is what we're looking for? Okay, hold on.
I think so, but again, I'm... Wait, no, that's top 16. Hold
How
on.
does that work,
No,
then?
hold on. That was top 16. Mega Bean. Where's Narumi? Oh, is Flash and James... Wait, are they... Oh, they're still playing. Wait, that's weird. Okay, they're still... Flash and James are still playing, it seems. Because I did see him playing against somebody. Hold on. Yeah. So let's see their standings. That's really weird. Okay, yeah. So they're still playing. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. So Narumi, your opponent.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Lampbot. Sorry for not responding. Okay, cool. So Narumi, wait, did it go through? I think they actually just finished. So, cool. So guys, James versus Narumi. Guys, this is all it's all about, right? But let me just finalize with Lamp. I think they're good though, right? It just kind of pushed through, so I believe it will be James versus Narumi, right? So, cool. We just have to wait. We just have to wait. So,
Hey, that's fine. I guess while we're waiting here, we could take a look and see maybe what we're looking at for the other matches, huh? So we've got Einstein and Shadow as an Absol Entei matchup. I guess we're working on the James and Frog situation.
no, we're good. I think we'll just start now. Narumi, so Narumi, you guys can start. Yeah, you guys can start. I'm gonna deafen you. Good luck, Narumi.
Okay.
A pleasure to cast your
Thank
games. But yeah, so it's gonna be you against James, and then here we go. So, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Narumi seems to be having some issues still. Yeah, Narumi, it was a Limitless issue. Your opponent was still playing against, like their top 16 match. So for some reason it pushed through, but...
Were they actively still in it, or did the match just not complete?
Well, I don't know, but like supposedly like it pushed everything through, but then there's still top 16 match.
Huh.
So yeah, Narumi, this is, yeah, so we do apologize for your wait, Narumi. Thank you for waiting. But their match just ended, and then you're still playing against James, so the Hydreigon player.
James. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are back to where we were
Yes,
against.
yeah. But again, for some reason, their opponent was taking too long, or was again, it was like
yeah, the game maybe just took too long.
Was,
sometimes that happens where they think the round is just completed, so they manually push into the next one, and and I guess it can create a scenario like that. So if I had to guess, that might have been it.
Right. Okay. But yeah, good luck, Narumi. We'll mute you. We'll deafen you. Okay. James is not. Are they? Hold on. I'm gonna look to see if James is searching. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like he's searching though too, or he's about to search. So. Okay. Also, 10-minute delay. Welcome, Raiders.
Definitely. Welcome on in, guys.
Okay. Let's pop out Narumi's really quick. Also, guys, sorry for all that. It was really weird. Basically, like, it was still in top 16, so it was really weird. But we are going to get this match going. Again, nothing's wrong on Narumi's side or John's side. Again, it was just a... wow, I wonder if John has the same, or James has the same code. Okay. Oh, I think Narumi, one of them has the wrong code. I think, hold on.
Could be it too, because it might have refreshed their code.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I think James is using an I instead of an L. Hold on. James, we are watching your POV. I think it's an I instead of an L. So your code is an L, not an I believe, or it could be the other one. But I don't know if you copy pasted it off of Limitless. And again, this is a caster, so you're good. But so change your password to either an I or an L. Depend, like, I don't know if you copy pasted it or if you just typed it in, but definitely recommend you copy paste from Limitless next time. So let's see if that works. Cool. Good luck, brother. Cool. Yeah. So basically, I don't know if they copy pasted it. There was an I or an L. But guys, finally, we get to see both players going at it again. Narumi from Froggy X versus James here. So again, super sorry for the delay, guys. This is your top 8 here, and again, Lamp up, make sure everybody's held at top 4. We finally got this going again. The match you guys have all been waiting for. Altaria versus Hydreigon Absol. So again, my name's Sajoma. Again, I'm co-casting with Jay. Top 8 Pocket Mads. Jay, take it away, brother.
Yeah, let's see. So we're waiting on the match to totally start. No, I'm sorry. What am I? I'm waiting on the match to start on my end. I got to get back over there. Looks like we got Jirachi out front and a copycat going off early on JP's end, or opponent's end. I suppose that's James. He's looking for something to put on the bench. You definitely don't want to start your first turn with nothing on the bench, especially in a deck like this where you need to evolve your Hydreigon. I'm not really fully sure how James likes to start his matches. The Hydreigon deck is definitely new to me.
Right.
So I don't know what optimal play is for him. I would imagine having a Cleffa out there drawing cards for him and the basic to Hydreigon on the bench. Right. That's a good spot to be in for your turn. So
the funny thing is though, right, Jay, check this out. So Narumi goes for the KO onto Cleffa. Narumi needs to put a Pokemon on the bench here because next turn, Hydreigon come out. Now, do they opt to go for the Itchy Paw in here to prevent the Rare Candy play from happening? I don't know if you want to do that, but it does stall out Hydreigon. I still say go for the Star Drop onto Cleffa.
He gets the kill here otherwise, and then you can stall and do it the following turn.
Well, if they already have the Rare Candy,
come out here though, where he can stall for a turn at least. If Hydreigon does come out, he has Chingling to stall.
Right.
You won't see a Repel be played at least. He could Sabrina him. Let's see what happens. Do we have the 2 Dinos?
It's like they have it.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Wait.
Oh
no,
hello.
Jirachi's weak to dark. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
But
He checked too. He's like, wait a sec, is
yeah,
Jirachi weak to Dark?
Yeah. But here's the thing: you do have your Chingling. Now they can't use their rare candy.
Now, yeah, exactly. Now you're not going to hit your candy, so I think you can stall long enough to get your Altaria
Well,
going.
and again, you have the Altaria in hand already. So, and the fact that Itchy Pollen,
he's got it in hand. He just needs the energy, and luckily with Chingling, you're not having to place any energy to get your attacks going. He does also pull another Chingling so he can have a baby wall. What's up?
Is he gonna drop everything? I mean,
I would get rid of everything. Why not?
I guess it's just I'm worried about
does your opponent run a red card or
they only run a
they're
Cyrus.
running a red card.
Yeah, they only run Cyrus. So so guys, now James cannot use any item cards such as Pokeball. Wait a minute, pause.
Yeah.
Red card,
No
Pokeball, rare candy.
Nothing.
Now
James' deck just went offline.
James cannot use any cards. So
he could put a cape on still.
yeah,
luckily.
tools still work. Tools do still work. Yeah,
I'm guessing at least a couple of these cards in his hand are item cards, considering we saw nothing get played there.
Right? Yeah.
Probably a
for
Pokeball.
sure.
Probably a. He might even have the candy.
Yeah, this is the smart play
He's
here. You
going
just because Mega Altaria, I believe, is weak to
yeah,
Seal.
he's got the energy. I'm sorry. I thought he was one energy behind.
No. This is that, and
No,
also
go
to the
for
hand
it.
control
Andy
for
Mars,
Narumi.
bring him down to 2 cards. Yeah. Oh, he's hurting.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, this deck
And
is
Owen
insanely
Wilson,
fast. Yeah,
Yeah, very fast. It's like we were saying earlier. It's surprising how fast these megas are to set up. I think this is a perfect mix of having like babies, deck draw, and then Chingling being enough of an interruption so that you're not playing any sort of Pokeballs or evolving off of a rare candy. The rare candy stalls them. I mean, it completely shut him down with not being able to put down either a Pokeball or a rare candy.
yeah.
Chingling
And again, like
won that match.
yeah, I now here's the thing. The thing is with me with Mega Altaria, you don't need much draw, but you still kind of need some draw, right? Like say you don't have say you don't draw Mega Altaria, like how do you find that, right? Like I think maybe a May would be good in the deck. I don't know, because like what if you never draw Mega Altaria? I still think like the hiccups for Mega Altaria is they need draw, right? Like Mega Blaziken runs Entei.
With Listia and Copycat, you may have enough of like a spread that like what else are you gonna draw? You've got your Pokeballs, you got Listia, and then Copycat the rest. After that, you've basically drawn your entire deck. The only thing left to draw is Professors and a Sabrina Cyrus Mars. You know.
I don't know. I still feel I feel like the losses will happen if you don't draw 2 Mega Altaria, and there's nothing in your deck to get it. Like a May or...
I was gonna say, let's see what happens here if he doesn't have the Swablu setup, but he has Lissia.
Yeah.
I think there is just enough in this deck that the chances of you not drawing into an Altaria by turn 3 is going to be very, very small. I mean, very, very unlikely. He's already got... How many Pokemon? A lot? Ton of Pokemon. Basically all of his... Is that all of his base? No, he's missing 1 Swablu.
Yep.
And 1 Chingling.
Yep.
Not a bad turn 1.
This is great for Narumi. I again, so for example, like what if you just have Sableye or something? I don't know. That's my mentality.
James
right?
is now... And then you're kind of stuck. Sableye is probably your worst start. If you're stuck on just a Sableye, probably your worst start. Yeah. I guess the good news is, though, as long as you can get an energy on there, or as soon as you can get an energy on there, you can retreat into a Chingling. Hopefully. Holy moly. I would do it. I would go hyper aggression. Because what are you drawing that you really need at this point, you know?
Right.
Do it. Do it. Strike him down.
You underestimate my power.
Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously, right? Like, there's no reason to Mars. I like this. There's no reason to Mars now, right? Like, you want it to be a punishing Mars, not like a... Like, you're in a good spot, right? Like,
I think that's a smart choice. Either way, it's good, because sometimes you can just, like, get greedy and, like, oh, I'm going to Mars them just because they have 6 cards in their
just
hand.
kind of holding that
and then
position,
you give them
right?
what they want.
Yeah. So, I again, this is why top 8, right? These small plays, like, a lot of people be like, let's just do that, you know? But, also, interesting
Maybe
player
just
now.
doing that isn't the right play.
Now, do you send out your Starfall Jirachi here? That's actually, or Star Drop.
That's what I was just considering too. What do you do with this one? Do you go for another Chingling and prevent any sort of rare candy from happening, or do you go Jirachi and take the
Because you
kill?
definitely know that he has. I mean, you.
Another thing he could do though, what I would maybe do is go one more round with Chingling, put an energy on Silvally.
Oh.
And then
spicy.
Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, how do you get rid of the Cleffa? Because the Silvally could also one-shot one of those dinos.
They're not gonna be dinos anytime. Like they're coming. The Hydreigons are coming. The boys are coming.
He's only got the one. So he's only got the one evolution line. The one's Wireless. Where's he going?
Probably Jirachi.
Where are we going with it?
Yeah.
Jirachi.
I think this is fair.
I do too. I think this is probably your safest play. Professor going out.
For Swabu, probably. There's Pokeball. Nice. Look at Narumi.
There's-
Wow.
There's half
Full
his
arts.
deck gone. I'd be interested.
Full
There he
arts.
goes. I was going to say,
Gold
check how many
card.
cards you have left.
Yeah.
7 cards left already. That's crazy.
James also does run a red card as well. So red card plus a, red card. So also has Copycat. So all these cards drawn from Narumi could give them a whole new
Narumi,
hand.
are you listening? Can you check the opponent's deck? I'm curious how many they have.
They're deafened, so they cannot hear us. So
Probably not. I was going to say, it definitely looks like the opponent has probably twice the amount of cards that Narumi,
wait,
or Narumi
Narumi's
still has in
running
his deck,
two
excuse me.
reds? That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Still, now this is
That's
where
a lot.
I was on the
That's
fence.
a lot. Yeah,
I ran
that is
2 reds yesterday, and I regretted it. I felt like, wow, all I'm doing is
Just
red
shuffling
carding
their
them
hand.
into what they want.
Yeah.
So,
now here-
I
wait,
think
pause.
for me personally, I'm dropping a red card for more utility.
Right. Pause. Chingling can come out, preventing any of the Pokemon to do anything, and then 130 on Absol, unless James gets his cape.
Yes. He could also go in for another Jirachi Star Drop for 30 damage, or he's just going big dog and going right for it. I guess why not at this point, right? He put the Absol out there. What's he gonna do? He has to hit you 3 times. Twice, I guess, with Hydreigon, but even if he puts the Hydreigon out,
The Professor Research was already done. All they have is a cape left. And Narumi does have Cyrus available, so. Oh, they don't even have the
Okay.
Hydreigon. That's crazy.
oh no. Yikes. Okay, not having the Hydreigon I think is good. If they would have had that, it would have definitely been a lot more scary for Narumi. That would have put the Altaria
Pressure.
within kill range for Absol. But we are looking at 10 health left on Absol, so even if he does retreat, Jirachi can snipe him out. And I think that's game over, even with a cape. He'd have to do a cape heal.
Oh, yeah. Starfall KOs, right? Yeah.
Yep. A lot of utility on this.
Narumi's like,
deck
I
here.
have the Starfall.
Hello.
Wow.
Good play. I almost wonder if James didn't see the line with Jirachi here.
I mean,
I'm
it's hard,
sure he did.
It's hard to see, right? Because then, like,
What do you do? It was more of a situation like, what's it
Yeah.
matter? You know, what I put the cape here and it's not going to do anything.
Mhm.
Still not enough.
Yeah.
It would be a shame, however, if he did have cape and his Pokemon Center Lady sitting in his hand, because that could have stalled for a turn
right.
and allowed him to take out that Jirachi even.
All right, cool. So, guys, we are at... Oh, wait, Light Rain's here. Nice. We are at our top 4. Looks like it. Let's go to the Narumi's GG's. So, yeah, it's Narumi versus Shadow. And then whoever wins Mega Beans and Shira plays. So, let's see if we can jump into, I guess, Mega Beans since we're here.
Sure.
Okay. Also Lampot too. So we're just gonna be doing some extra coverage here. But again, I'm gonna ask Light Rain if we can get admin to Jay so he can move it around and such. But guys, this is Mega Bean here. This is I think he's up. Mega Bean is up. Oh, it's actually 1-1. So whoever wins this is going to advance to the top four,
perfect.
ladies and gentlemen. So
Okay.
here it is.
For all the marbles.
I don't know if I have enough time. And actually, it looks like this might be GG here. Possibly. A Greninja versus... Oh, there's Entei coming out, but does he have any energies? Also, Oshiria's... I don't know if they do run the Flame Patch. I'm not going to be switching over the deck list. I'm just going to probably switch over the names because I think this match...
That's fine. I think this match is going to end fairly soon here. If this is game 3,
yeah,
we'll do without. We can probably cast what they don't have and explain it.
Yep.
I've got the deck list pulled up here. They do run a Flame Patch, so that is a possibility. It doesn't look like they have it in hand. Otherwise, we probably would have saw it be played right there.
Right.
Suicune not going to be able to do any damage, but it does have an energy on there. Okay, now we're looking good. Question is now, what do you attack with? Really, anything gets one-shot by a Blaziken. So, Bean needs to get this kill quickly.
I mean, I can switch it over possibly, I guess.
He's getting it. Hold on. I wouldn't even bother. The second you do it, he's going to end it.
Is this enough?
It's over.
It's enough. Yeah, okay. So, guys, Mega Bean, guys, ladies and gentlemen, guys, just to let you guys know, Mega Bean right here, who just won this, is advancing to the top 4s with the regular Suicune Greninja. Like, guys, it's the new Darktina. So, if you guys are wondering if Suicune Greninja can handle EX Pokemon, yeah.
Absolutely. If you're worried, just throw the EX Greninja in there, and then people can't say
think,
you didn't make any changes.
I think, oh, wait, no, Mega Bean. Wait, pardon me. Mega Bean. Sorry, I apologize. Mega Bean is running. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, I keep on thinking Giratina EX is Greninja, but no, yeah, it's literally just Oricorio Giratina. So
straight, there's not a single new card in that deck.
Yes. Okay,
but
let's go.
It's working.
Hold on. Uh-oh. All right. So, yeah. Damn. Okay, first of all, let me ask Light Rain really quick. Okay, cool. So chat, I do have an update on where Maddie is. So give me just a second. Let's set this next match up. So again, we are at our top 4, ladies and gentlemen, which is super sick. Again, thank you so much again for playing in this amazing tournament. And again, I'm doing the kind of like the putting the rounds together. So we have Narumi and then Shadow. What is Shadow playing? Ooh, I think we do this. Okay, we are going to be watching both sides. So why don't we go Narumi and Shadow? And again, we'll just go back to Narumi. But guys, Shadow, CLT Shadow is running the Entei Blaziken versus the Absol. So really excited to be watching this. This is our top 4.
I wanted to see a little more of the Blaziken action last game anywho, so.
And also, we are going to be watching, again, we're going to be watching both matches. So both players or the top 4 players are going to be pausing right now. But again, these 2 players have probably played together so many times. So again, really excited to see Narumi's POV versus, again, Shadow. Let's head into their room. And then for Lampbot, just make sure Mega Bean and Adi just don't start their match yet, right? So, okay, so let's jump into Narumi's POV.
I can do it myself.
Hey, let's go, baby. Cool, nice. Okay, you got the
appreciate the
powers.
the assist there, mods.
Yes. Okay, cool. So Narumi versus Shadow, and then Narumi is gonna go up against wait. Shadow is absolutely wild. Ladies and gentlemen, Shadow is just running 2 Torchics, 2 Mega Blaziken EXs, and 2 Entei's. And said F the bird. That is wild.
F the bird.
That is absolutely...
How did this guy make it?
That is absolutely crazy. We're going to actually take a peek at his matches really quick to see where his lineup was. So, yeah, let me post it up on the POV. I gotta see what his matches look like.
He did take down a Jolteon Oricorio. He took down Mega Absol Darkrai last turn, so there's an Oricorio. He is working his way through a couple Oricorio decks. I will say he probably got a little lucky dodging them, though.
I mean, yeah, the fact that, again, Shadow didn't care about not having a bird, like just going straight in, that is, maybe that's the play too, right? You just kind of go in. Jay, this might be a good ladder deck, I would say. Like, just like,
yes,
go in
I
and
think
just
so
go
too.
ham.
Yes.
That is why, and maybe too, the burns plus Rocky Helm was just enough. I don't know. But anyway, CLT Shadow, we've seen him many, many times. The fact that, again, they have no bird answer is absolutely insane. So, let's go see. Let's pop up Narumi's POV, and then again, Lampot. I think we can just tell everybody that they're ready to go. They are searching. So really, really quick before we get into this match here, if you guys know, if you don't know, again, Maddie had to leave for an animal issue. And again, I don't know if you have any pets, Jay. This is nothing to Debbie down or anything. Maddie said I could share this. They did lose a family friend. I guess Maddie's cat did pass away. So again, please, please give some prayers towards Maddie. Again, I grew up having a cat, so he had to leave like right away at the top. So Jay does have one. So kind of sad. Again, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but Maddie said you guys as the viewers should know where he is right now. He would be here if he could, but again, he is at the vet, kind of figure things out with his family. So again, if Maddie's kind of in a weird spot, again, he did lose a family member, which is his pet cat. So, but again, we're all here for the hype. Again, hopefully I portrayed that good, and that was a good message, from Maddie again. But again, he also thanks you guys for watching as well too.
I'm crying myself.
Yeah. So again, but this is top 4. Again, we have Narumi from Froggy X, CLT Shadow. Again, Mega Altaria versus Mega Blaziken. I'm Taj Roma. This is Jay Dankus. Again, this is your top 4 of the Pocket Mads $250 number 6 Megas are legal tournament. Jay Dankus, again, it is up on the board. Take it away when you are ready. So.
All right, so it looks like we've got Narumi starting off very strong. Full board here, going into Shadow with only a Torchic out front. And he's not going to be able to evolve that Torchic. I would say Shadow is got an uphill battle ahead of him, especially in this game. But just going up against this deck in general, I think he is at a disadvantage. I think he definitely is needing those evolutions. Can he even win? Does he have a middle evolution?
So for example, so Narumi doesn't have bird either, right? But Chingling can prevent.
He has no way to evolve.
Right, but also the birds can peck down the Chinglings, and also with the helmet. So like, you can spam it, right? But at some point, you're gonna have to stop Chinglinging in a sense, right? Now
he's gonna have to go through 4 turns of it though.
Right, but yeah, he can switch and then set up his Altaria. So like that is the play too.
The helmet does take effect, I guess, as well, if he hits into a helmet.
Right. But now, Jay, remember what I said last time with Narumi, right? If they don't have any way to draw into the Altaria.
An evolution.
Yeah. Like,
we might see that play out here, given his hand. That Professor is going to, either Professor or Top Deck is going to have to hit.
Right.
He's got 10 cards left in his deck. I love when people check how many cards they have left, because I'm always curious. Let's see. So, again, 10 cards. He's already played Alicia, and he's already played, what was that, a Pokeball? Mm-hmm. So he's got his basics out of the way for the most part. That Professor, hopefully, is just going to search through and find one of those Mega Altarias. At this point, it's almost a 1 in 3 chance of him hitting one, right?
Right.
I guess it is, considering he can hit a Professor, too.
Right. Now, here's the thing, too, right? Say you actually draw into your Mega Altaria. Does red card help? I guess red card does help, right? So
I would say red card does help.
Not now.
I don't know about 2 of them. There you go. There's your guy right there.
So now, I guess you just go in and just bop, right? But now, keep in mind,
he says, let's fall.
But then the other, I guess you red card to make it just a rare candy and a mega he has to find, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Still scary. If he does luck out here, Shadow could luck out and
100%.
get his candy and bird evolution, in which case...
That's happened to me tons of times.
He needs to go buy a lottery ticket or something.
Right. Yeah. So again, I like the tech from Narumi. I feel like it's kind of I don't know. I'm still not a fan of the Chingling. I know you were raving about it before too. It's like it only locks down rare candy. Which again helped out in
Pokeball too, though. And that's kind of, I think, is also helping him get any Entei action going on.
I guess.
Entei, I think, would be a good wall against those Chinglings. Like, yes, you are still getting hit with
Pokeball,
a Chingling,
like you said, retreat. Right here. Retreat into the Entei. But also too, if you send out Entei, it's gonna take 130, and then the Star Drop KOs it too, right? So.
Oh yeah.
I think he's just looking. He's just looking for the. He's just looking for his Blaziken at this point. So what I was saying was that, so say he sends out the Entei right now, right? He retreats, sends out Entei. Again, the 130 from Altaria, again, Entei's gonna be at 1 HP, or at 1 HP, and then a Star Drop KOs the Entei. So
I
like,
think either way, he's in trouble here.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no way to heal the Entei up from. And not only does Star Drop kill Entei, but he has Cyrus as well. So it's, I think, a double nail in the coffin there for Entei.
He needed to get Blaziken that turn, but now that he doesn't, that it seems, I think it's over. A Helmet maybe, but again, Helmet was already played, so
definitely not a great start. I think Shadow really needed to start with Entei out in the front, so he's at least drawing cards. I think he kind of suffered from lack of card draw and lack of ability to play any of the cards he had in his hand. He couldn't even draw a basic. So, and that's what this deck needs. If you're not able to make a Torchic out front work, you need to get your Entei out there.
Right, and it's a 50-50 spot, right? He literally only has 4 basics in the deck, so either Torchic start or Entei. So, yeah, because now, guys, basically Entei is literally, it's a snipe away from this Jirachi doing a Star Drop. There is no way to heal this Entei. So even though if he gets a Mega Blaziken out to attack this Mega Altaria, or he sends out the other Entei for somehow he sends it out, this Jirachi will do a Star Drop and KO, and Narumi will take this game set 3 points to 1. So, but we'll see. Maybe there's a line that I don't see here, but again, I do feel
I believe he's just so far behind and on such a back foot here that I don't think he's going to be able to maybe recover. Hold on, we've got some momentum.
I mean, he has double Jirachi.
How many flame patches does he run? He runs 2 flame patches, so he could retreat and flame patch again. Double flame patch.
Well, right, but then again, next turn the Star Drop just KOs the one in the back.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. The Star Drop is gonna get you.
Yeah, and then that's game, right?
All right.
So
that is game.
Yeah, again, so Narumi taking it. Again, great plays. Again, the Chingling definitely helped out, preventing Shadow from using Pokeballs, X speeds, as well as the big, even Flame Patch and Rare Candy, right? So, but again, Jay, like I'm saying, right? If Narumi can't draw into that Mega Altaria, what happens, right? So,
I think you are up a creek at that point. You're forced to stall. You're forced to retreat back into either your babies or your Jirachi, and maybe just either try to chip some bench damage with a Jirachi or just continue to stall as best you can with those Chinglings. But that is probably the weakness to this deck, is if I don't get my Swablu set up or my Altaria set up within 3 turns, you're going to start to be in trouble, because at that point, your opponents, now it doesn't matter how you've stalled them, they're going to start to eventually work their way around it.
Right. So, Jay, hear me out, right? Hear me out. What if we took out one of the red cards and then added just a May? I think that's fair. Take out a red card, give me some more utility with the May.
I ran double red card, and I really regretted it. I think
you're also playing Absol, though. You're playing Absol, and that's needed.
Even Absol, it doesn't matter. And even with Absol and stealing cards, I understand the tech of, you want to refresh their hand to steal the support out of their hand. I still felt like it was such using it once is perfect. Using it twice is, such a rare occurrence that it was hurting me more than it was helping me. It didn't give you more,
yeah. But now, Jay, as we see game 2 here, we do see the Chingling start, which is great for Narumi, but also the Entei start for Shadow. So, and also we're looking at Narumi, no Swabu, no Altaria. So,
no, they do have Alicia in hand, and I've seen a lot of these Altaria decks forego Pokeballs just for Licia. I think Licia is basically...
it grabs everything. It grabs everything. It's literally
Pokeball here. Yeah. They are going to get their Swablu and another Chingling, so they have a wall of babies, as well as that Swablu.
Wow. If the Narumi top decks again the Mega Altaria, I'm going to be so upset at Spaghetti. Not just because, it's just... it doesn't make sense.
Again,
you know what I mean?
Curious how many cards he has. 11? I think it was 11 cards left at this point. So he needs another at this, he could be in trouble here because he doesn't. How does he have a line to that Altaria? He needs either a Professor or he has to top deck it. There's no other card draw for it. So you might be right. This might be his weakness right here.
And again, May here. May would have been
In the
sick,
deck.
right? Actually, if that red card was a May, right?
Exactly. You're right there. If that red card was a May, he'd be going right now. And really, that's the case. If that red card was a May, he could have.
You
really
have to
started
do
going
this here.
right
You
there.
have to do this here, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Just to prevent the rare candy from happening. So again, Narumi's still in this, which is absolute bonker sauce, right? So,
Yeah.
but again, what's crazy that Shadow is drawing all these cards, but it doesn't matter because we know that Narumi's gonna red card next turn guaranteed. Or maybe just wait for the other Chingling too. I don't know. Like, do you
this
want...
red card is gonna be devastating, though. That's for sure. This is gonna hurt.
Do you want your Chingling to get KO'd by the helmet or not? Because then you have to send out something later.
No. I would say no.
Okay, pause.
Here we go.
Pause.
Buckle up.
Jay. What? Okay, I just don't get it, man.
I think that's just it's an odds thing. You have so many cards that lead you to an Altaria and thin
that
your
was
deck.
the biggest red ever
isn't
casted,
an
by the
Altaria.
way. The biggest red ever.
God damn. Yeah, what was that? A 5-card loss? 4-card loss there? At least 4 cards? There goes Entei. He's going to need not only the candy, the Blaziken, but a Flame Patch to win it at this point.
Yeah. I mean, again, maybe Narumi's just that good, right? We know the aura that Narumi has, right? So...
both these players are very, very good. So no doubting either one of these players' skills. I have Shadow on my friends list in game, so he's definitely a great player.
Wait, did they concede? I'm sorry, I'm trying to hide that. Did they concede?
Oh, I don't know what happened there. No, I think the match is still going. I think
Narumi's just checking the. Okay. Players, make sure you can check deck lists, but don't like show other things. I don't want to DOS you guys or anything, you know. So.
All right, so he is still hanging in there. He puts the other Entei in. We won't be able to one-shot the Entei.
That X speed was big, actually.
Yeah, it saves him for another turn. He's counting on the card draw. He puts an energy on the Entei.
Wait, no. Pause. Sabrina, hello?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we saw it. I'm
what
sorry.
We're sitting here like, oh, this play is going to be great, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I do that. I cast the play that doesn't matter, you know?
No, right. But again, guys, Narumi wins it. Again, great usage of running the Chingling to prevent the rare candy. Again, just sadly, Shadow just going all in with rare candy and draw. Again, it's a cool mentality, but Narumi playing it really well and taking this a 2-0 victory. Again, they are going to be in your finals against either Mega Bean or Aldi, and it would be so funny, ladies and gentlemen, if Mega Bean, because guys, if you guys didn't know, Sui Ninja for some odd reason made top 4. So again, if
and
Mega Bean,
Sui Ninja, not a single thing.
Not even the Froakie was changed to the 20 attack.
Yeah, not even the Froakie.
Yeah, not even the better Froakie. So again, it's Mega Bean versus Aldi here. We're gonna be going. Congratulations to Narumi. We're gonna go find. Let's see how Aldi's is looking. Yeah, let's go down to Aldi's POV to see something different. Aldi is running Absol Darkrai, so we can kind of go into their POV and see how it goes.
Perfect.
If it's not working, we can just switch. So Jay, I'll see you in there in just one second.
Sounds great.
So. Cool. Okay, sweet. So he is deafened now. Let me pop it out here. And then Lampot, they can start too. I'll just be setting up the... I don't think anything's showing right now, so... And again, sometimes these players might be having issues with screen sharing or they're not started yet, so... Because right now for me, it's nothing. What do you see, Jay?
I see they're sitting at the password screen, but there's no gameplay actually happening.
Okay. Maybe it's just me. Hold on. It's just me. Okay, cool. Got it. Huh. Come on, pop out, please. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so Audi is running again. The box Absol. So again, really cool. Now, again, keep in mind, I'm pretty sure Bean already fought this and won. So, like, Bean, again, bringing Sui Ninja. Jay, if something works and is comfortable for you, why change it, right? So,
yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So again, Jay, again, Aldi is running. I think is this the deck that you ran or something similar to it in your tournament run?
I was just pulling it up to see what exactly he's running. He's got 2 Leafs in his.
Oh.
His is a little different. So this is actually smart. He has got more utility in his, and he dropped down 1 red card and 1 cape. And this is exactly what I was thinking during my run too. Is, boy, I wish I wouldn't have 2 capes and 2 red cards. These red cards are just feeding my opponent cards that they want,
right?
And
it's
not
like
helping me how I want them to. Yeah, exactly. They weren't helping me how I wanted them to.
Jay,
and I think something like a repel to get around Oricorio would have been excellent.
Yeah, Jay, I think we just switch over to. I think we switch over to Bean. All these one is a little bit too. It's a little bit too laggy. So.
Little scuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because they're from India, so I think the connection's really bad. So. Yeah, I just think it was just an internet issue.
I think so too. This quality looks a lot better. So.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. So guys, we are watching Bean's PLV. Again, we've watched him before. Just a little bit laggy on our side from watching it. So, but yeah. So again, basically just switch. You'll see the deck list. It's all good.
Same opponents. It's again Absol, Oricorio, Darkrai against the classic Greninja deck here.
Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just wanting to get to you guys know, this is top 4. We're on a 10-minute delay. So again, that's why we can share the hands and everything like that too. So also, we can't talk to you, chat. But again, props to you guys. Again, Maddie is in the YouTube chat. So again, what's up, Maddie? Again, condolences as well to your brother. But again, it's 809 viewers on YouTube and on Twitch, 217. So over 1,000 viewers. Wow. For this tournament. And again, my name is Sadroma. You can check me out on Twitch. This is Jay Dank. You can check me out on Twitch and YouTube as well too. Again, these are top 4. Aldi versus Mega Bean. Keep in mind, Mega Bean using Sui Ninja, maybe just to spite everybody. Nothing's changed in the deck against Aldi with running Mega Absol. We're watching Bean's POV. Jay, take it away, brother. So
it looks like Bean got a really good start going on his hand here, or his end, excuse me. He's got Suicune out in the active. He's got an Oricorio on the bench and a Froakie on the bench as well. Another Froakie in his hand. He's keeping the 3rd bench spot open. Let's see what he does with it here.
So I like
you see an energy go.
Yeah, I do like the Cragly toss onto Absol. Doesn't help out at all, but maybe for like
not
a
at all. I was
turn.
gonna say that energy going on the Absol there is not gonna help you.
Ooh. It actually might help now. Do you repel? Well, I don't know if you want to waste it.
So I would not waste the repel because they're probably gonna draw into something that they want, like anything else, honestly. And then they have just the free retreat.
Right,
you know, they turn that energy that was wasted into a free retreat. The question is, do you just end your turn at this point, or do you put down that Froakie?
I still think you need double Suis. I think you need double Sui for this matchup.
I think so too. I was gonna say, I think double Sui would be a better, or even he does run Giratina, right?
Yeah, he does run Tina, but it's a little too late. It's a little too late. I think.
Late to get it started,
yeah, I think it's a little bit too
act
late.
as tank material.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late. So, but either way,
Frog, probably your best bet at this point, maybe if he doesn't have any candy. So what I like to call it the pieces of the puzzle. If you don't have at least one piece of the puzzle in your hand, maybe not a good idea to put a second Froakie down, considering you're going to need even more pieces to complete that puzzle.
Oh, but the red card actually might have saved them here because we're going to get a candy into a Greninja.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. We got a candy.
Guys, there was a universe.
Candy.
There was a universe where Aldi did not give his opponent the rare candy. Remember that?
Yeah, exactly.
There is a universe. There is a timeline now where that reality ripping red card did not happen.
Right there. Branch timeline.
Okay,
there's
so
your Suicune.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that actually does hurt now.
That kind of sucks because now you're stuck. You locked yourself out. There's the Tina showing up to the party way too late. Just get it out of your deck. I would. I mean, at the end, repel's not going to help you.
Well,
you're in trouble at this point.
No. So hold on. You repel. If you repel, you can actually bring out Darkrai or even Absol.
And then
Absol
you attack
hits you.
into it. Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Repel is the move.
Repel is the play.
Yeah,
yes,
I
100%. 100%. Yeah, you repel, you either do damage onto to Darkrai or to Absol. And again, you can
What's the
Greninja
better
ping down
one
the
you think
Pichu.
here?
If I was Aldi, I'd probably send out Darkrai because you want to protect your Absol, right? So you switch into your Darkrai, you take the hit, and you retreat next turn. It does put you back a little bit, but your Absol's protected, right? I feel like that's the play. I don't think you should be taking a hit from a Suicune.
On your Absol.
Suicune's taking it, or sorry, Absol's taking 100 damage from that Suicune. So
Yes.
I would
and
say
then
just
it's
send
just
it
one
out.
Cyrus. You're one Cyrus away
Right,
from death.
and then you lose the match, right? So, and the thing is, you add the energy to the Darkrai, you still get some chip, which is nice, I guess. So it's not like you're really losing energy advantage
This deck
from
especially
this.
too, any chip damage kind of entices them to use up their Irida. The cape really going to help out on Bean's side, I would say, as far as possibly living through 2 hits on Suicune. Now all he's going to need to do is draw an Irida, and again, he'll be able to survive a second hit from this Absol here. Bean is kind of struggling by not drawing into any ninjas here. Or a Cyrus. I think that's going to definitely help him maintain control. He may have kind of walked himself into a corner, though, by not having any sort of open spot on his bench for
100%.
that second Suicune.
100%.
I feel like trying to rely on just...
Oh, wait. No. Pause. So,
okay.
I mean...
Oh, wait, he has it if he gets the... Yeah, this is a good play.
Well, no, so he needs... He like
Wait.
again so he needs to so Absol comes out, right? And then he just needs to either does he have the repel? Wait, he already used the repel, right? He needs to get a grid. Oh shoot,
he needs that candy.
He needs a
and
research.
He needs to just double chip.
Oh my god, yeah, but I don't think he has it. Oh no, yeah, wait, Absol or Oricorio can just tank. And then does
and he can double chip.
Does Audi have? Audi doesn't have any backline control. It's over.
Yep.
Audi doesn't run. I mean, he runs a Cyrus, but that doesn't matter. Those ninjas are free to just sit there and they
he's
just
got
ping
no
down
See,
Pichu.
this is what I was saying is you run into this situation where you need a repel. If I was going to make a change to Mega Absol, I would put a repel in. That's the only thing you need. Drop the what's he running here?
Pause. So Bird can hit Bird though. So Pichu comes out. Wait, no. If Pichu comes out, wait, no, but then he can't attack. Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. He can't attack. It's over.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. Audi needs to make this play here. He needs to send out Pichu and give the energy to Oricorio. He has to.
Yes.
But and also too, what's funny is that I know, but what's funny though, hold on, is that Giratina could also come out and start charging up, and then you could like double ping it eventually.
Isn't that gonna be crazy if we see a Giratina finally come to life at this late in the game?
You might as well, right? Because you're trying to one shot, right? So
what I would do, put that Tina down for sure, and then put a cape on your Oricorio. Now that you have a water energy on there, you're surviving an extra hit at least from their Oricorio.
The fact that
he's got.
Go ahead. The fact that Sweet Ninja's doing well is like
it's blowing my mind. If we saw some ninjas at this point, it would be game over.
This would be Jover, 100%.
So the Leaf comes out. Where are we going with this Leaf?
Well, they have to go Pichu into
just get rid of your electric energy. Well, I guess you have 2 leaves. Why not get rid of 1?
That is true.
I think his mistake is running 2 leaves here. I think you need to drop a leaf for a repel, because now you're at the mercy of this single Oricorio.
Yeah.
Or even a Sabrina. Hold on one sec. My dog is
for sure
having some problems.
So guys, so the correctly last goes on to the Oricorio, right? If we see a ninja, it is GG, which is funny.
Yes.
So, but Pokemon is Tron. Oh my lord.
Bro, he's got everything but... I would check your deck. How many cards do you have left? He's got to have like 5 cards or less.
Yeah, I would still say you add the energy to, to Giratina. And then you put a cape on your bird.
Irida everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
You need to be able to survive the bird hit.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's what he's thinking though, or if maybe do you save the cape for Giratina? Or like why I don't know what he's doing here. I suppose he doesn't need the cape this second. It's not do or die this turn. So he can hold the cape for one more turn.
Well, I'm worried because wait, did his opponent use Mars? Because like what if he gets red carded or something, you know what I mean?
They do run Mars. Mars would have been a good play right there. But then you also Mars him into a ninja. So
hey, wait, that's not enough. Is there Cyrus? Yeah, no Cyrus yet. So yeah, just ping the Pichu. Cape your boy. Yeah, Irida. Heal, ping.
And then going with Tina, right?
No, he still needs one more energy.
Over.
He still needs
over. Now it's over. He can just ping the Pichu and it's over.
Well, yeah, over one more turn. So he still needs to survive one more hit. So he still needs a giant cape. Giant King, ping
without
Pichu.
it though, he lives, right?
Is there any energy damage amp?
Nope, no Geos, nothing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would just say ping Pichu here.
That. Again, all he's got to do is ping that Pichu and then survive a turn, which that Oricorio will do. I don't know why he's doing this. Don't do 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 this to us, please. Don't do this to us, please.
Well, here's the thing. So Absol can't KO either.
I guess you're right, right?
Yeah. So you
right?
just... Yeah, it's still a scary play. So ping and then add energy to Giratina. Please, Bean. Bean!
Do something. You've got 8 seconds left.
Bean! You better...
This is good.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay.
This way, it's
okay.
for sure something's dying next turn.
Okay.
Holy crime, you're about to
I
give
like
us a
these
heart
lines
attack.
that Bean has, kind of, but like, it's still really scary to see. Like,
oh, absolutely. And it's kind of interesting to see what
how players think
the
and stuff, I
lines
guess.
that other players are seeing in their
I
head.
did
Like,
not
what's
see
his
this.
line?
For
us, it was just get the Pichu. You know, for him, he's thinking, well, what if I split the damage, get the Oricorio?
Yeah.
I also wonder if a lot of players use the fact that they can see their opponent's deck list to their advantage or not.
Yeah, maybe.
I think a lot of them may just fly by like the seat of their pants and like, I'm just going in. I don't care if my opponent's running.
Wait
or
a minute.
overlook it. Wow. Okay, so that was.
Well, it still doesn't matter. Wait, is there a Cyrus?
It does though. He has 2 Cyruses.
Bean.
He's got it. Oh no, it's over. Wait, no, it isn't. Professor into another Candy Ninja. Nope. Close. But no Cigar. One card left. The one card in his deck was a ninja. Oh no!
Bean. I see. That's why you don't want to put it out, right? Because I knew
He's
that
got 3 cards left.
I knew that Aldi
no
had.
way there's not 2 Cyruses in his hand.
I knew that
no
Aldi
way.
had another what's it called? Professor Pokemon Center Lady. If he just kept Ori there, it would have been fine.
Yep. Yep. Because the second you get damage on that ninja, it's over for you. I mean, he's gonna try it, but we all know what's about to happen here, unfortunately.
He pings Bird now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, again, just keep Oricorio out there.
Put the cape on Oricorio and just hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't know if sometimes when you're this deep into a tournament, you got to remember too that you've played how many games to get here? 2 days worth of games to get here. And high level games too, with like the pressure mounting on each game.
Oh, for sure,
as you're
for
getting
sure.
to this
But the
point.
line, we did see the line there.
You don't always see lines, and sometimes it starts to slip away from you. And I think that might have been the case there. I think if he would have realized that, hey, my opponent has no way to get to me, then I think he would have been safe just leaving the Oricorio out there.
Right.
But I think in his mind, I don't know if he just didn't check the opponent's deck list or
because if
maybe,
he's
again, the nerves got to him.
Yeah, and if he stayed there with Oricorio, yes, he's getting damaged by Bird, but he had heals and he had Cape. Then he could have basically just pinged the Bird down, and Bird would have to stay there, and then Greninja could have returned KO'd or hit the Bird and KO'd it, right? So, Yeah, that was rough for Bean, but again, it's all good. Audi goes up again. Game 1 in top 4. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, a good match. I do believe the line was there for Bean, kind of slipped away. But again, we're just the casters, right? So,
yeah. Interesting note on this. Apparently, there are only two new cards in this entire match between both our opponent and
that's wild.
the player we're watching here.
That is
wild, the
dude.
Absol, Mega Absol is the only card that's new in either person's deck.
See, guys, just trade it. You don't need it. So, here we go. This is match 2, top 4 here. Again, we are on Mega Bean's POV. He is going first, so he doesn't get the energy advantage. And then also, Aldi does have the Pichu in the front. And also, too, the downside for Mega Bean is that they do not have a Froakie to evolve into next turn, because look at that hand, right? So,
not a terrible start for Bean, but it could be better. And he doesn't have a Tina and he doesn't have a Froakie down, which if you're going turn 1, that's usually a good thing to do, is have one of those two down.
Absol does come, or
Still
sorry,
not
Pokeball
terrible.
comes out. Craggy Toss could go on to either Oricorio or to Darkrai, possibly, right? So, but I definitely think it's gonna go into Oricorio.
Yeah, Oricorio for sure. That way it enables it to attack.
This KP is here to stay. No players do not run Guzma, so any tools attached will be there for the whole game. So there's an Irida. He does go into the research and then hopefully draws a Pokeball or a Froakie here. There's the Froakie. There's a Pokeball. Now, Jay, if you get a Tina here, which he does, just kidding.
Yeah,
I guess.
curse.
Yeah, I guess Tina.
I would have put it down and I would have played it for sure. I think you're safe to play it first turn or 2. After that, it gets a little scary and you're clogging up your bench.
I know, but Bird though, like I feel like you still need your Bird, because like how it was last match.
You
know?
You do. I guess you're kind of right there. You make a decision. What am I going to put in, Tina or the Bird? Tina builds energy, but the Bird doesn't. The Bird acts only as a tank, whereas Tina, at this point in the game, could still act as like you could build it and actually kill with it. I think after this turn, though, it's too far gone, and I think putting Oricorio is the better choice. We do have both ninjas in hand. We're just waiting for the opportunity. I don't remember. Does Bean run any sort of like Leaf at all? What's their retreat? How do they retreat? I don't think they do. I think they took the retreat out of their deck.
Or the Bird. Yep.
Yes. So they're going into...
I think they have to manually retreat. It kind of sucks, but they have to manually retreat.
They have to manually retreat or just... Or you don't want to lose it, but...
Use it or lose it.
You're use it or lose it. See, now this is kind of where Tina still would be a decent choice, because he's going to be starting over with energy here after he retreats. He's going to have no energy on the board. And if you were to have a Tina in that spot, at least Tina is
big Mars.
That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. What are we sitting for this round? I can't remember. Is this game 2 or game 3?
This is game 2. So if Mega Bean loses this, taking 70 damage, then this is gonna be over. It'll be Audi versus Narumi Mega Altaria. So
yes. Now the question is, does he retreat? Does he Irida then retreat? And if you do retreat, what are you even retreating into?
So this is an awkward repel because
repel.
Yeah, you could knock out Pichu, which is that the play?
Oh, I guess you can knock out Pichu, but what's that do for you?
I mean, it gets you 1 point closer in a sense, right? And again, you could Irida. Well, no, Irida heal wouldn't matter because it does 70 plus.
He's gonna hit 70, 80, or 90 damage, right?
Yeah.
With type advantage and Darkrai. Rough spot to be in if you're Bean. That was not a great start. Again, this is the kind of start you want a Giratina for. Because that way you can just say, screw it, Suicune's going down, and then focus on building up Giratina in the next turn or 2.
I don't what does Mega Bean do at this point, right? Also, no ninjas, by the way.
At this
Crazy,
point, he's in
right?
trouble.
Yeah.
We're losing the Suicune. We're not going to have any energy left on the on the field, and you're taking 70 damage a turn, 90 with type advantage. He's not going to even have enough energy to like put something in and have it take a hit and then retreat.
I mean, he could go into maybe Froakie and pray to get the Greninja, but like...
Even then. Oh.
Wow. This is this is
rough game.
Yeah. I feel like
this might be curtains for Bean.
This is a brick, but also I feel too, right? Like, again, this is why you want to have some sort of retreat option for your deck, right?
Absolutely. I like running a Leaf or even a boat in this deck.
Yeah, they're kind of pretty much stuck here. So, I think this might be just curtains.
Again, even if he does survive the hit, next turn he's kind of up the creek.
Yeah, because he has to
take 90 damage a turn.
Yeah, he has to add the
I don't
energy.
know if you can even heal up with Irida and survive. I think you're done. Yeah, you're done. 90 damage even with Irida. He could. There's the ninja, but too little, too late. You could retreat into the ninja, but then what are you doing after that? You're just retreating, and you're never going to have enough energy to actually attack. You're delaying the inevitable. Opponent also has their Darkrai ready to attack, so they're now also doing more damage than they were last turn. 100 damage, I suppose.
So Jay, I think the reason why we are kind of silent here is like what does he do, right?
We're kind of just delaying the inevitable. Yeah.
He adds the energy to Suicune. He Iridas here. He could or he couldn't. He doesn't have to, but I would do it just in case if a Cyrus comes out. And again, Audi does have 2 Cyruses, right? But even at that, Oricorio plus Chip is 90, right? He sends out the Greninja, but it's like, then what happens, right? So, also didn't heal without the Irida, so I mean,
I don't know what we're saving the Irida for. 2 of them.
Yeah. I guess he wanted to Mars, but again, taking him down to 1 card. Also, no,
I guess
no
you're
chip
Marsing
either.
away their Cyrus maybe, but I think at this point they've got 2 Cyruses. You're just dodging a bullet to delay the inevitable, to run into another one.
Yeah. All right, cool. GG's though. Again, Audi taking it, so it's gonna be Audi versus Narumi.
No, that was game 2,
finals.
wasn't it?
No. Audi won the first one. So.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Lose my mind.
Yeah. So. Cool. So we will switch over the POVs here.
Well, that'll be it for the original Suicune deck.
And again, not bad. I think the first match, right, Jay? It was kind of a throw in a sense, but the second one just getting bricked and also having no retreat.
Yeah.
Right? So
see, and that's what sucks in games like that, where it's like, I'll throw my first game because I have a second one, but then you get stuck with a terrible brick on the second game.
Okay. Let's go to Narumi's POV, and then we will continue this. So
sounds good.
Okay. Let me. We should be good, right? I'm looking at the pairings and stuff. Yeah, Narumi versus Audi. So cool. So let me switch over. The decks is really quick. But again, Jay. Super stoked to be casting with you, brother. Thank you for stepping in again. We have over 973 people in the Pocket Mads YouTube channel and over 220 people on Twitch. So thank you guys again. This is the finals of the Pocket Mads number 6 Megas Are Legal. My name's Sandro again. Jay, why don't you tell a little about yourself while we get into this next match? And we go over some of our sponsors as well, too. So go ahead, Jay. So
Sure thing. Yeah, my name is Jay Dankist. Stepping in for Mads. I feel bad for Maddie. Unfortunately, had some pet issues, and thoughts are with him. But again, I'm glad to be able to step in. Anytime you guys need me, I'm here to help. I love being able to cast with Taj. You can find me over on YouTube and Twitch, usually about like 5 days a week. We try to stream tournaments, higher level content, ranked content. Once that drops, you'll find me there chasing top 1,000. But either way, like I said, we try to stream about 5 nights a week on both Twitch and YouTube. So stop on by, drop in for the live stream, say what's up, and come hang out with us sometime. But either way, great to be here. I'm having a lot of fun. I guess go from there.
cool. Thank you, Jay. And also, Jay, sorry for cutting you off all these times.
Oh, hey, no, you're fine. We got a little delay too between us, so
Yeah.
it's not intentional.
Cool. But again, guys, my name's Sandro again. You can see me on Twitch. We do post content on YouTube and TikTok as well, too. Just more short form content. Majority of the time, you'll see me casting for either Pocket Mads, Frog EX, or Pocket Legends League. I am talking to other orgs as well, too. My goal is to become a caster for the live scene when that happens. So that'll be super sweet. I do want to thank our sponsors today. This is, again, the finals. Again, there's a 10-minute delay if you guys are just tuning in. I recommend you guys go get some water really quick, go to the bathroom, come back in, because it's going to be Mega Absol versus Altaria. But thank you to our sponsor, BoxGG. Again, if you guys want to get some cards, basically you can pull on their website. Again, BoxGG. So, moderator will post it in both of the chats. Use Maddie's code to support him, right? So we can get more funding for more tournaments, right? So again, BoxGG, again, they're partnered with TCG Player. They also worked with Shroud and Island Grown. So again, basically you pull cards on the site and then they'll mail the cards to you once you check out from TCG Player. So again, super sick. It's hard to get cards IRL. And again, we are setting up for the next matchup. Again, Narumi is popped open. Jay.
I think I got it going here.
Cool.
Yep.
Sweet. Nice, sweet. Nice. Awesome. Okay, cool. And again, Maddie could not be here because, again, a family member did pass. Again, it was his pet cat did pass away. Again, he wanted us to share, so he did want to thank you guys for watching, regardless of these two clowns being on the cast without him. So we appreciate you guys. But again, my name is Sandro. This is Jay Dankis here. This is your finals. Narumi from Frog EX versus Aldi here. Mega Absol versus Altaria. Again, Jay Dankis, when you're ready, take it away, brother.
Sure thing. So it sounds like we got Chingling out front with a Pichu out front as well. A Jirachi on the bench, but we're not seeing any sign of a Swablu or even a way to draw him. So this might finally be the scenario we were talking about, where how do they get a Swablu on the board? Or what happens if they don't get their Swablu on the board?
Yeah, and it's tough too, right? Like you said, Jay, or sorry, like we kind of talked about too, right? Is that there is no May, or there's no way to kind of get the decks, right? You even said so first, right? May even takes over like Pokeball or Lisa, right? Those two trainer cards are great. Now, what's interesting though is, right, Narumi doesn't have any answers to Bird. So basically, Aldi could also run this deck just as Oricorio. They do have the Sableye, but like, can it handle two birds?
That's where it gets a little scary. You can't have your Sableye out there first and take that first hit. If your Sableye gets hit first, it's over for you. You're going to have to be able to hit their Oricorio first. And then, which they could do here because they have a Jirachi. I mean,
we have Starfall Jirachi
I think this is the right play. Yeah. This is the right play. So they stall for one more turn. They may have to sacrifice their Chingling here, but they can then kill the Pichu next turn, or their Sableye is ready to go so they can take out the Oricorio. Depends on what they want to do here. If they keep the Pichu in, I guess then Jirachi can take out the Pichu. They may keep the Pichu in because they may choose to put energy on both the Oricorios. Yes, and then you get both your Oricorios ready to go. That's looking like what they're choosing to do here. So I think if it was me, I would... Ooh. Yeah, well, now actually, different ball game here, because now Swablu's out, and you want to put in energy on that Swablu, I feel like. I don't know if going Jirachi right now is the right play.
I think you star drop the Cape the Cape Boy. Yeah. So now your Sableye can KO.
That's a good idea.
Any bird that comes out. So
and he knows too, hey, I have to attack this Jirachi this turn, or else I'm just gonna lose my Pichu, and then it's downhill from there. I think with this setup here, Narumi's going to be able to counter with Sableye next turn. They're going to knock out that Oricorio, and then the other Oricorio is one shot away as well. So even if they do hit the Sableye should be able to take out both of those Oricorios. They even have a Cyrus in hand, so they could potentially Cyrus that other Oricorio, depending on what they put on out afterwards. They may be able to take it out, though, I guess, with Absol, depending on how the... No, they won't have enough energy. Never mind.
I think, yeah, the reason why Narumi Cyrus is this one is because Aldi has 2 Pokemon Center ladies.
That's a good idea. Get rid of this one now.
Yeah.
That was a smart play.
He has to discard a card too, which is weird.
Yes.
That's Sableye ability. So, yeah, I mean,
What do you get rid of here? I'd get rid of the red card. Yep. I forgot about that you do have to actually discard a card.
Yeah,
so if you don't have anything in your hand, or if you only have something good, that makes it a little tougher to have to burn through those Oricorios. The good news, though, for Narumi, the energy on Absol isn't there yet.
Yeah.
So they are going to have to tank another turn. I suppose on the other end of the board, though, Narumi isn't ready for his Mega Altaria either. Uh-oh. Well, that's a top deck.
Energy goes onto Darkrai, right?
I would think so, but maybe not, because it's still not enough to one-shot your Sableye. So if you do that, yes, you get the Sableye, but then what? You don't have your energy built up on Darkrai, or excuse me, on Absol. You only have energy on Darkrai.
True. So does he go for the chip and then next turn KO with chip plus Oricorio? Like, you know what I mean?
Chip's an option.
Oh, he's just KOing right now. Wait, no, it's not enough.
No, he's just... What is he doing?
He's healing,
So he heals that. Strange choice, but I guess now he can't one-shot
the Cyrus was played already. Wait. Narumi was showing that the Cyrus was played already. So, like...
Yes.
I'm confusion.
But I'm a little confused myself here, too, but...
Jay, keep in mind, right? Sableye has to discard a card, and then Absol will discard a support card. So if they discard the Chingling, which is fine, Absol discards the Mars.
You're losing your Mars either way. I would say that's a good point. Get rid of the... No.
Well, what if you just Mars now? Well, I guess Mars doesn't matter.
Yeah, this works too. If you just say, hey, you're not getting it, I'm throwing it away myself, you know? Okay, so now he is at the mercy of drawing that the Altaria. This might be the scenario you've been talking about the entire day. What happens if you don't draw your Altaria?
It's, you know.
This is it. Well, how many cards, I wonder? Narumi does look like he has quite a few cards left in his deck. Oof. Okay,
and also,
that is the last...
Does Audi have...
Go ahead.
Oh, Audi doesn't have any backline attacking, right? So...
No. Nothing that can snipe the bench. Lycia, that's game over.
No, Sleep. Sleep from Swabu. There's a small chance right there.
No way we're going to see a Sleep play.
I mean, it's the only line you got, buddy.
No way.
What?
Oh, wait.
Wait, Pichu! The star drop!
Game over. Oh, Jiraiya win it.
Oh,
holy... We're sitting here talking about a Sleep play. Get out of here. Wow. Hit him with the Owen Wilson. Wow.
We just... wow. The fact that we almost missed that line is crazy.
I can't believe that. That's why we're not in Top Cut, I guess.
Wow. I guess Narumi just had enough gas against the double birds, huh?
Didn't even need the Mega Altaria. So that's what happens, I guess, if you don't draw Mega Altaria, is who gives a crap?
You just use your Sableyes, right?
I can't believe he won that. Navigating without any Mega Altaria. He won that with no Mega Alt. Chinglings, a Sableye, and a single Jirachi Ping. 2 Jirachi Pings.
That was absolutely bonkers.
What do you always say? This is pocket. All right, so we're starting Silvally first, which is not ideal. And now we found both the Mega Altarias from last game. Not a great start for Narumi. They're going first, so they have an energy disadvantage as well, which not a great thing to be.
Did they?
Or go ahead.
Oh, so they. Sorry, I was talking to the judges. They only had Silvally, right? And then they Pokeballed into Chingling because they didn't start with the. Okay, that is awful, but that's really funny at the same time.
Yes.
Doing the copycat,
like,
getting Mega Altaria twice again is crazy.
Yeah. Doubles. He does
Also,
get the Professor at least, though, for next turn. That'll help him. Energy going on Mega Absol. We are going to need to see a bird setup fairly soon, I believe. Otherwise, that Absol is going to start chewing through cards.
I think, too, Jay, Okay, so one research goes down, which is fine. So okay, so it's just gonna be Mega Altaria versus Absol at this point, right? Like, which I guess
It's gonna have to
be
be
fine
He's
with
gonna have
this,
to burn
right?
through. Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah. Because Oricorio is
do
gonna
it.
take too
Let
long
it
to
go.
set up.
No, this is maybe not a good place to be in. Now, what do you do when Oricorio comes for you? I guess, how many Cyruses do they have? They have one Cyrus. He can't afford to lose it. That is going to be how Audi wins this, is he takes out the Silvally, sets up an Oricorio, and wins with Oricorio. Okay, hold on. The attack could happen. So one thing they could do next turn, too. They're only losing 1 point off Silvally, right? Why not put Jirachi in and snipe
And just
that
KO
Pichu?
it, right?
Then they can't use the Oricorio.
I like that. They put out Chingling to get a free retreat to see what they draw into.
I think so, too. Yep.
Oh no, they're just going.
Going
Oh,
for
well,
it.
they.
But wait a sec. This is not good because you're going to lose that Cyrus.
No,
sure.
because if he stays in, he gets KO'd. So this might be it. Because their Cyrus are drawn. This might be game, guys.
So, yeah, and then they retreat, and then it's I guess you get them with Jirachi. Double Jirachi ping, and it's over, huh?
Oh, no. They drew what's it called? Audi can't
if they
discard.
attack,
Yes.
I see what you're saying. They're not going to lose their Cyrus because if they attack, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy moly. Okay, so little does our opponent know, it's already over.
Well, if a red card is played, which would be really weird red card, right? Or even a Mars or something. Again, Mars can't be played. But if Audi does not hand disrupt, if they Craggly toss here, that's going to be game. Doesn't matter.
This is game 2?
Yeah. Narumi won the first match. This is it. This is going to be game if... That's it. It's over.
Game over. Our new tournament champion.
Yeah. Narumi, again, with the Cyrus.
Oh, this deck is extremely versatile.
Wow.
And strong. I do expect this to get flooded after this. Excellent performance on Narumi's end. I mean, again, he perfectly navigated anything that was scary this entire tournament with this deck. Your Absols, your Greninja. Grats to Narumi.
Yeah, and again, like, I'm kind of flabbergasted because, like, the deck performs so well, right? Again, it's pretty basic, right? Again, turn 7 win against Mega Absol, right? One of the fastest EXs or the fastest Megas, that's just let me.
He won the last game without even using the Mega.
Yeah.
Let me tell the judges. by looks, by first looking at this deck, it kind of looks like it's too weak. You know, like there's not enough
gas
Pokemon other than Mega Altaria that have health.
I'll put it on the
70.
screen. I'll put it on the screen too, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, there's no Pokemon in this deck that even have over 80 HP, I guess, with Silvally. And it's just crazy that he was able to take out the Oricorios, and then snipe out anything on the bench that he needed to with Jirachi. It seems like Jirachi is actually way better than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to have way too little health and just be like not a good enough bench sniper. But boy, was I wrong there. He's taking out babies. He's, setting you up for Cyrus plays. I guess in that last one, we didn't even need it.
Yeah. And again, the 130 from Mega Altaria with the Mega Harmony, it's a weird number, but the 30s from Star Drop makes it work, right?
Makes it perfect.
And again, just to Silvally, kind of weird Pokemon. Probably MVP here, right? The 2 energy for 70. Again, this little, he's in a tree because he's just KOing Oricorios, right? But again, guys, that's the end of the tournament. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is the Pocket Mads. This is the Pocket Mads number 6. Please make sure you guys sign up. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, please join Discord. Link is going to be right here. Okay, join Discord so you guys can attend the next tournament. It's going to be next week, Saturday and Sunday. Again, Pocket Mads number 7. Again, big shout outs to Box GG. Again, Box GG was our sponsor for this tournament. They sponsor all of our tournaments right now. Again, $250 prize pool. If you guys are looking for IRL cards, you can pull it on their website, and then they will mail you the cards from TCG Player. Again, TCG Player is a very reputable site to get cards from. And again, Box GG has done stuff with Shroud as well as Island Grown as well, to many other content creators as well. So, but again, my name is Sajoma. This is Jay Dankish. Jay, why don't you share where you're from and where we can find you,
Sure.
and then we can kind of wrap up. So.
Absolutely. First off, I guess big shout out to Maddie for hosting these tournaments. Apologies for what happened to the pet, but I'm definitely glad I could step in for you. Taj, thank you for having me. Also love casting with you. It's always a treat. My name again, Jay Dankus. You can find me YouTube, Twitch. We try to stream usually about 5 days a week. Tends to be on the weekends, kind of later at night. But I do try to stream like tournaments, ranked, or any of the higher level pocket content. So if you guys want to come hang out, maybe learn how to play the game a little bit better, just have some fun, definitely drop in on the live streams and say what's up. And if you do drop in on the live streams, make sure you let yourself be known. Say, hey, what's up in the chat. We like to have fun. I like to remember people who come into the chat. So either way, like I said, drop in. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. We stream on both platforms. You can find me just under Jay Dankus.
Cool. I just want to let you guys know again, there's over 215 viewers on Twitch. You guys are insane. Also, there's over 950 people on YouTube as we speak. So again, I just want to thank you guys, the viewers, for watching this all. Again, commenting, loving the game TCG Pocket. This wouldn't be a community. This wouldn't be a tournament without you guys, right? Again, you guys are the core and the reason why we do this. So again, thank you to the viewers and the supporters that are watching, even like the lurkers, the people that don't play. I recommend you guys do come and play. It's really fun. But again, shout out to you guys. Again, it's kind of a weird no rank season. So again, you guys being here supporting definitely is really, really awesome. So we appreciate you. Again, me and Jay, Maddie, from the bottom of our hearts, we do appreciate you guys. Again, you guys are like you guys are the core for the community. Also, shout out to the admins and the judges. Again, all the judges did super well. Guys, it's only 3 hours, 30 minutes. We rocked this tournament really, really fast. No issues. And there's still over a 900 person tournament at Swiss rounds, right? So, again, let's make the next one 1,000. And also shout outs to, again, the players, right? Again, Narumi, congratulations for winning this with an insane deck. You're showcasing the deck beautifully. And also Audi as well, too. Showing Absol, showing Mega Altaria. These players are showing what they cooked up with their teams or their friends and allowed us to see it in action. And we thank you guys for that. Without you guys players, this definitely wouldn't be a scene at all. But again, we just want to thank you guys. My name is Sajoma. There's a 10-minute delay. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Again, thank you. Also, thank you to Maddie. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, to Pocket Mads. For any meta content, feel free. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube, on TikTok as well. Mostly just casting though. So you'll see me again doing grassroots as well as like casting for Froggy X, Pocket Legends leads, and Pocket Mads. But again, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Again, congratulations to Narumi, the winner of Pocket Mads number 6. My name's Sajoma. Win your coin flips. Always give your thanks, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Take it easy. Bye-bye.